And the Premo and Nano Pay, Yamoche, a yes from Kosokra, no do, and a sorry free to my dinner summer programs like Kanano, and so also Lawson TV and a Lawson Air Radio. Timing now transmedo must say, a Yadia Perry Presley, a Yadomo Adaroma, and a no Mukraj Medianum, a year production team no Samsung JT, Amrosa Contentry, and Ewana Orbit, Omina account, and a camera no Air Diane, and a Shama Bia Swetima Kamakwami Atranse, Biggie, and so Atranse, and Edelson, and so Eufia, and Che, Obetomina. And Momeda a year or more, or Mukre Mono, Yebedo Masse, and we say Divine Hope Herbal Center, Yenedio Chairbar Powder, Ediabeja so, Yebedam paying for Nasi Upi, a year wallpaper, so pin paying for, baby Omobiano, Yebedo Masse, bed power, and the Emery's Afconon, Aja bed power, Sir Ucha Namipato, Ubo First Go Kra, Namulusu came the crab bed power, and we see Canina and Etibamount to the bed power, sounds like a bus, a guitar satellite, and Maurice a bus for Daroma, I adobo Crajumadianum. So for as young fan to just say new a patron say new improve fuel. So umubio shell says I'm a patron says yeah. Na odi bufu and never do more than say church. Says shell my day bufu and so our shell. Makion restaurant and catering services. Me so dog on ma ewo ho. Baby obedi adi aduana so be aduane papa Makion restaurant. Me dem for about hospital Dr. Time that so obia you better na say be bona baso. So somebody 26 kivo 4-in-1 no. Gary Soakins, no Mukramo, and no Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Soakins, and said a baby of your Kennedy, a digital satellite, home appliances, if you a Kennedy digital satellite, cement vital mission and capsules, me patra more ribs are gyno, and the air to him no, a cement vital mission and capsules, mom, we 2 minutes for me, so much, no, Buffalo Polo, but the two of him said, yeah. And then Tadiano, a buffo, a polo, when you send the African print, no, send ope polo top on the Biamiso, Yayana se polo shirts, no, Adia, Yatete so, almost change your wardrobe, no, and for my Yebejo Mon common there, and was a garden city, a university, a college, Mamma Fontuga Sunday, admission to Kusut and Jane, it would one it's a garden city university college, Talisol, made for a year made for me. Me part away Talisol. A year made for me. Mr. Enon, a year Talisol. Says a Talisol. And one is over dollar star 5, a year 3, a year 0, a year hash, star 530 hash. Not just udem for new Talisol made for me. And on a year channel. My baby doing comedy at show. My men for win to just Sunday. What do I mean? And so Tobotech, a garage, almost a year now. Kana Misro, a dada, Kana Seno, what do you natural Philotimo Industries Limited, the Patrana di Philomokano, and so Ediaba Odia, and so a Philomok, and a Philotimo Industries Limited, Niwa Scientific Awards for Dr. Nimo, Nadaroma, Dr. Nimo, Nipabia Wako, Bian Wajoarisa, Dr. Nimono, Mesona Daroma, and the Yadin Sunday Premo KFC, a wow, dear, a back, way a KFC, and one Sunday, me o de kakra bi befa aye KFC just 39 aye Ghana cities federal KFC branch bia our Ghana 39 Ghana cities pe me patcho wa be bia wanu maka wow tabia takum tabia ba mesha eno Mr. Christian Adman tabia no me patcho takum no eno ade krekra mu emema je ene takum no tabia ba mesha ne de me patcho mini aba pebi na mo high sense ma me fan to just say ene omukuso 2026 high sense ene ma no masan atete so etibora high sense home appliances in a high sense. Kofi Amwa, I am marble stones. Me patcho marble stones ready by year. Are you feeling come and at Jamal? Or dine your bene come and at Jamal? Are you Kofi Amwa, marble stones? A breath collections, my breath, you know, Mamma Pema, a young man's suit, a designer chest, a shoes and slippers, Ninginano, a breath, a your collections, Quabrafuna, Biasanya Kama, and Famao, Jackson, a university, a college, admission to Gususia, Omugusu Tente and Swefro, and your Jackson. Me patron. We as a just university a college. Unim Sunday Kel Chaco, a 2 pesos, so dear no, ya catch Kel Chaco, a 2 pesos, and 1 70 choice a Ghana, dear, or the understand Obina Kel Chaco 2 pesos, and now would you paste here, blood Emma, would you paste here, or send a white, come 3p, garlic, a mesha, 100%, a garlic, a scratch, and yet a 3p, a garlic, a mesha, Miss Audia, a 3p, a garlic, a mesha, me patcho, way. And so, what do I need better? Alaska Star Enterprise na Daroma, and the question of the day no answer promises here. Oh, to wallpapers or blind curtains, artificial sotef, and more recent aroma diffusers and best spread. Ningina would to be answer our Alaska Star, Alaska and the curtains be pre ejaba, me patoko pebi betway, a influenza, a more recent betway influenza, your catch or send influenza or betway. More now, Uchadino, na osa influenza, senyaska, and so our betway, her pasco herbal capsules, a for liver, you do come Edia Tosa Ghana de liver drono a Pasco herbal capsules. Me patro pebi doko drone and weshe. The law fashion that the two and him send doom quan of fain. Yen Mamo, I am free, was a coupon, ope home appliances, papa, home and all the one about say daybreak, a year company limited. Me patron a daybreak head and my papa answer their bar. Will you toss and if you are cofan yamanina, Eben at your washing machines, some more air conditions, a year generators, air plants, a year smart TV, smart dresses, and yamanina. Omakofabi Ejaba Meba do Amoncomo, Lawson Enterprise, and Marissa Ma Becky, and a Ben over to a moho, and nearby be pet drink, study your program or Ghana, and so a Lawson Enterprise. Me part of furniture Lawson Enterprise, Nina's a Lawson Enterprise, a ho, and then Ubenya, a year drinks and a ball, and so our form. I just over to my cotton for so, and I'm a multi-yamu program, some more Renfi, say Kennedy get out satellite, Nadaroma, about my appliances are a Kennedy, na, and they're more Renfi Sunday. Also batoto home appliances ningina na bia so ya kama enso ediamao ene ye Kennedy aye digital aye satellite p enso ho ye ba be din komo e ma remfi said the shop jedi baba be din won komo dia chiro because ene jesi sawra wodi aba na nyasem ketwa kra ene ye shop jedi ye be din komo because team ningina aye set o ma transe ye de p enso epremo kwame na ene ma te say
yankopon adom
ye de am ya se kwame tela kwame na kwame Ghana o ma chana.
Oh, David.
Ah, okay. When say be a Ghana or match.
Oh, David. Ghana any match.
So what's your about Ghana and Opedi?
Say I have no final new weekend in tea. Ye young could be me, Shanisa, not to say. Ye the Ajiji any. Say, Ebe call
Uja Mama Ghana.
I ever call up a Musonko.
Yami had much no my baby.
My baby,
no my job, and you said, Nakai. Biggie, na any much is saying. Big and Eddie would see once you swan siasi. One day, holy. Holy name. It is okay. Nkofoya na America 1990 mo no mututo ndwome. Okay, o mo sena o mututo o muti. Na we so awudu isakamo. Tama no Bobo Blasters I under 17 ana. Imanu du aka ho ana.
Na big tine de nkofo ta aka ho asa
fatu no so fatu big tine
2 days bia oyiniti ana ni ti no de bia mo se ho ma no o mo tete ni ti ano no ma no
big na nse
enshada
o he na nka wanye football ana nka oye njumtuni o nse ho na mfa na odi ba okay, big is up, you have a call. You come round, your baby, doing come in chair. Question of the day, no answer bar. Alaska Star Enterprise, a question of the day. Edilson.
And a question of the day, Alaska Star Enterprise. Now, Daroma, now question in here. Which of these players stand tall to win this year's AFCON? Overall best player. Internet question a ye bisana sa place ye be bomu din. Why na ususu se wa bobo pa ye be wie AFCON ye be kasa ono ene best player of the AFCON. Ghana fon show madwin options ni bi nie Ademola Lookman, Brahim Diaz, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Victor Osimhen. Who player for Frobia was susu se wa bobo I was so aka ho a obetimi enso edini din aka ho so far Ademola Lookman, Brahim Diaz, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Victor Osimhen option for Frobia will be obetimi esanso edi aka ho why na abobo AFCON yi
Kwame
tournament nyina mahwe ni nyina no player and individual performance aso many pano Ademola Lookman so far, but the only disadvantage is on final.
Now Lookman on penalties no way
so free ye uniform
on one free and answer Kwame player with team here win na you were from there. So when me me because when say because team ni here win. Now you were from there.
And I said on our coach can say free mountain.
And you disadvantage.
And I make sure any disadvantage.
Because big players say big moments. And here about quarter final and semi final.
Oh, na say
now you were from there. Kwame say when team from there.
Brahim Diaz on so what she goes bebre. The semi-final game you free.
So when you chance to go final.
Na me sure say Ademola Lookman the biggest disadvantage is one ball final.
Okay.
The entire tournament player and ratings was through Ademola Lookman. No single player.
Okay.
Player what creative chances can see our tournament me or not. Player or more goal contribution or not. Waje MVP 2 times. Onon Abraham Diaz Monaje MVP 2 times. So in terms of individual performance, metrics how the best assess player ni nyina no. Ademola Lookman was through by the only disadvantage is say on final and no and play advantage Jama Abraham Diaz. Okay. Because final is Abraham Diaz ko yi ne ho kakra bi aken. Na o play key role Edema Morocco. Then a honor Emma Abraham Diaz etimi enya best player of the tournament.
Na Sadio Mane
performance no. Senegal team ni nyana ken. Yen se de nya player ba kwa we yi ne ho pa ene we bebo ade be chi we bebo. Sa na omobo na kwa akoye.
Bingi. Come and say Lookman.
Lookman is your favorite, honestly, but one thing I've realized is in tournaments like this, Ayana finals, you know, it play a major role. And it's African Cup of Nations. No more magic best player. Free 2017, Eben in Omuk teams Nico Kopiemu finals. Sorry, from 2015. Omuk teams Nico Kopiemu finals. And San Omar team the best player. No, 2015 Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire and Kobo finals. Christian Achu and another best player for the tournament. 2017, Cameroon went to the finals. Christian Basogo of Cameroon, energy player of the tournament. 2019, Algeria Senegal, Ekopiemu finals. Algeria player Ismail Banassa, energy player of the tournament. Sadio Mane in 2021, Omoko finals, energy player of the tournament. And then the ball last one, Ansana we Ewo Cote d'Ivoire. Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire finals, through second energy player of the tournament. Inti Lookman Nigeria anko finals no ebe affecting no, and me ne Kwame Yadwin 100% say a tilting in favor of Abraham Diaz, looking at how good he is being and the level of consistency out there ma numbers to Morocco no makwa kopie mo finals ne there tilting in favor of him. Nigeria for me no any Mohamed Salah not getting to the finals they can ebe dey their mom.
Edison Biggie no.
Okay, what I said here, normally tournaments, it is say no finals, it gives you the added advantage, and I will side with anyone a bet in favor of Brahim Diaz. You know, once our team winning party, I think say once Morocco wins the day, your obvious choice for the best player will be a Moroccan player, and so far Morocco players no. Brahim Diaz na ni din abasro Senegal that is when you probably look at okay Senegal player Ben Wabobo Sadio Mane has he been consistent Nidia no wabo but enye gidi biasa ahona Ademola ne other players Victor Osimhen other those players the best start say Eben say let's look at them. But I think Brahim Diaz be no. If his country wins, possibilities of Belgium was through. Chang say Senegal Ajia Sadio Mane Belgium. But
maybe Edison, your fan says Sadio Mane. Only said the only goal it was semi-final. At the qualify. Or some question the only goal as under Senegal. I win a trophy now.
Yeah, remember no.
It's on the bay. Semi-final and the final.
Yeah. The situation that we're creating, the scenario now we're creating it. I think say Sadia ni sia. In any case, impose say final no or bobo pa na or ye assister, and also gives him advantage.
Okay.
But say omumi enu Brahim Diaz and Sadio Mane enya even game one. Na Morocco Gia goes in favor of Brahim Diaz.
It is for now, dear. Only Kwame will be against Brahim Diaz as a over 70-75%.
Of course, so Morocco tournament. Yes, I was so tears here.
Okay. Mame komre na meba yemetwa so emfa emfrio na ense pi ohande na yemfa pi mra nyame ade mo chena final ba so tap please game no ye de won seminar enso ebebremo enom ejeche ye nim komo kakra me patro nyame ade mo afcon no ene game oba so we aye third aye place aye game Egypt and Nigeria 4 aye pm enumre and sa game ne paso nyame ade mo Sunday final watchna aye Senegal Morocco final 7 pm and sa game ne so paso ade won sem so tuja mame fa we to Germany and the game circle so Werder Bremen and Frankfurt game 3-3 and Madrid say Yami Atom and Dortmund Ebo St. Pauli and 2:30 and you Cone and Menso 5 Hamburg Ebo and you Bruce Mönchengladbach at Bobo from Wolfsburg Omne Hendehem and so game the pass with TLG Offiam and the Bayern Leverkusen and Leipzig and Bayern München so game 5:30 Yami Atom now Stuttgart Ebo Union Berlin and Augsburg and Freiburg Oko Germany Bayern Munich so they can 47 and your points and so the Chromo Dortmund toss me 36 and at Leipzig toss 32 and Madrid club from Stuttgart and also a 4 with 32 points and any chromo Oko France and no game called so Emma Monaco and so at Emma Laurent Ebesomo a 3-1 and Madrid for Sabrenta Financial 40 and in that only go now Sadama Monaco ya Chinese PG ultimate actually Esomo 3-0 I'm going to say Ousmane Dembele Ayaja Branchen on Enso Ebo aya 2 goals. Sans from the 20 Branchen for Bradley Bakola and the Bakweka on the Noah Dembele go me yetro go aquanishan and one what I say a Ballon d'Or winner no. My man for to just in Yami out my Netherlands and was Enso about Toulouse and in Nice but Angers and Olympique Marseille and so came Enso Basso and Moses Strasbourg and a mess Ochna Ayaja non Paris FC René Nili Heath Sans Lyon and so about Brest and he came Sabasso PSG that's when he came 42 aya points Lens toss me 40 Marseille toss 3 aya 32 na Lille toss 4 and also aya 32 aya points Sans the Chromo my man found to just Spain Okwan aya January Espanyol transfer Emma Girona eba so mo 2-0 na me adumende about 1 pm at Bernabeu Stadium Real Madrid Levante eba Mallorca aya je wiem ho omni Atletico Bilbao eba Sasuna and Real Oviedo na se Zibo ebesia kan Betis and Villarreal as the game na so Barcelona me adumo na was Spain Atafe and Valencia Atletico Madrid and Deportivo Alaves South Vigo and Rayo Vallecano and Real Sociedad and Barcelona at 8 p.m. and as I game now and so Paso and Monday Elche and Sevilla I was paying say Barca and that's when he came 49 Madrid tossed me to 45 Madrid the bond there it told me to me Akulusu aya Gabrans Rochna aya Barca game na Paso aya Villarreal Bobo Kuno toss 3 41 and Atletico Madrid toss 4 aya 30 aya 8 England my men fun to just send and soon Ebia game back Basso Manchester aya United Michael Carrick and then aya Manchester aya City 12 aya 30 Manchester Derby Basso City and then aya club from Manchester United Old Trafford Michael Carrick and Opanya for the Pep aya Guardiola Opanya for Anthony Taylor and the Beresa game na more referee say Yami Atuma about 3 p.m. aya Brentford and some and Chelsea Elton Stamford Bridge Brentford Leeds Bobo Colin Fulham Liverpool and Burnley, Sunderland and Crystal Palace, Spurs and so the West Ham United and Nottingham Forest and the Arsenal game near 5:30 and as I game near pass with Morris Arsenal and Nottingham Forest at 5:30. Now me out to my watching now Wolves in Newcastle United and Aston Villa and so and Everton and game near so pass Monday and Brighton and Bournemouth and Morris Arsenal that's when they came 49. Man City tossing me with 43, Aston Villa 43, at also 3 and Liverpool at also 4 with 40. Aya 35 and on Japa ya demamo ewo ajituma de so ntema remfi ye ni komo ne yemfa nsane and so emra muni na nsane so wo piem so ewo nsane ma na no ehye de chane se aja afcon and so eba mame aya afcon ne ye ni komo kakra opanye fo na Samvenga aya general osia aya FIFA technical study group no we mo and the best player to play of the tournament and they more remfi na ye titu nkoma Kwame Edelson aye piki amutiti won komo sesia just one at the be the best player no committee no and now Samvenga and so etime show mo no amutiti komo kakra so na nyina and so abekoye osan show mo inside war just Venga no just so chacho bia ma bia so timi kama when aye study group no and now Samvenga show mo to won PM mo ma men fon to gase eti san komo no na me ya otuma watchna final no oko aye Rabat City of Rabat ho and ekoso Casablanca City one year na Casa Kofa Yusua Omudi dede anso Rabat no enya sem ketwa kra yeto wonsam no ema mo ewo dwuma dire say Morocco ko for yusuka so enti enya krokra ehaya Rabat ema brain say Moroccans no wogidie sem after 50 years yamrenie. Nyami aduma more in some Senegal. You will say Sadio Mane before me travel aba aye Rabat no Sadio Mane and Morocco aye players no and as a Senegal players no mo come most because I'm not a Friday. It's a Friday na say mutimi kwana mo kobon pae na bia so come more in Sadio Mane and a lot of aye Senegal players no don't only know mo Muslims. It's a no mo come most so come my bia so timi kama. Uni sem amo fa train and so and be piemu and so Rabat. Na train station when ye says Morocco for no complaining and as Senegal for no complaining say no securities players no and the nipa around omo bebre so no obi dia kobo obi a na omo ye anything we aye Moroccan players no omo free train station na omo kwa for omo bus no securities ye join the images ni be omo di pass de esi anura no na nka bi bia betimi asi nipa boni ni bi wo ma enko betim di bibi aye players ni be Idrissa Gana guy mo na o show mo no.
Je trouve ça anormal parce que c'est pas du tout normal en fait. Parce que comment se faire à quoi gruger en fait?
Ce qui s'est bien passé, c'est pas normal. Les joueurs, il n'y a aucun dispositif de sécurité qu'ils ont disposé pour les joueurs. Il n'y a pas. Les joueurs sont bousculés de gauche à droite alors que c'est une finale.
Mosia aya fans na more so ko Senegal and so ko Morocco a lot of Senegal for and so Morocco mo ya juma want to 20 nyina no and so e be share tin na mom Morocco aya just Senegal for no jire pass there be aya dia o hwe aya no security ya se police for one mo ya be 5 for pen na just aya na just ha je to won some na to ja omo etimi fama ko pie man so mo hotel ho et when Senegal players no and me patcho ma metama no mo nam left no so e pie man so hotel ho na wo show mo ya to won some na so to gent way aya Senegal aye players no aye dia ba bi obi anam ho anom nam omodu hotel wa bia so ye kama just nyame ya tuma aye wotena de ebesi afcon aye final aye Senegal and then aye Morocco Senegal and aye home team and from Sunday Morocco they host no Senegal and aye home team and mind from Morocco aye away team nyame ya tuma wotena enti away dressing room and mind from aye Morocco be home dressing room and Senegal and ebe wa ye do something so to I would imagine so Senegal for complaints omodia koma calf and any omodire pass one security arrangement and we have one number 2 omodire pass accommodation omojo ba city center oba ni padom enso ewo eho and omode Senegal enso eba ya omodire pass ntwaye omo training veno and omodire pass ticketing and so ayade me pacho hi omo pa ya to won sam enso to twa ewo tumagene so emna ya transfer p enso Morocco for ni omo gusum prepare Hakim mo emma race apprentice ya for Brahim Diaz and Brahim Diaz ni players na kano obama picture images ni be aye bonu ni players na kano nyina no where they call fine and 2 top goalkeepers and yasem ketokra and no ayo minor from Morocco and ye to mon comedy pima mo mame Brahim Diaz ni no hon komo yase ne family ni gidi pass where the best decision and akron and so take you on the career mo no you know some I was pain and konya sa love na onya wo Morocco you know some ko Spain me patro more race Spanish and so team no more top players and so ho e bia crank one start no more love na so wonya abo minum no the best ever decision from the United pass on my take and Brahim Diaz after said no take decisions so baba Morocco and from Spain national team ni yetu nkomo my men front to just anwa CAF president openye for the party Mosepe CAF executive meeting no and so ekoso opanya yefano Mr. Ketokreku Ghana Football Association president at Wobi Samoleto Force at Wobi na Samoleto once amo the ban enso the mano ban no mo enso the man ket no ban no mo enso the man no krepe wom say ayadia opanyina yefano Samoleto yesanwa executive committee no meeting na Patrice Mosepe and mpanyfo ya wankasa otwodi omo wi no sorry enso ekoye Obama bia so timi ye kama anom ejepa dema modumageni so na oni se Patrice Mosepe ade atoja so didi e passe we World Cup 2030 Spain, Portugal and Morocco or did you pass final game as a passo Morocco Samson opening game as a passo Morocco opening game Morocco final as a basso Morocco or have facilities in Morocco no stadium so no car president no or did you pass a 2030 World Cup Spain Portugal and Morocco host no Morocco facilities or or did you pass was as a final and some and the opening game as Morocco might be also to me kama and no Santiago Bernabeu Stadium no more paying derby or did you pass more and so on a piano and so to me and kama you don't want some so to now I'm in front to sir me report Sunday South Africa and Botswana or more episode co-host 2028 AFCON and other countries in be and so a German seminar and so by South Africa for your pray or me did pass a question Morocco is some more do in Africa baby beer you call South Africa says Africa baby beer you call me part of Morocco yentie South Africa sports minister or say yes and okay I'm a person who host to 2028 AFCON.
Let's come when we as South Africans rise. And I can tell you with breaking news, unapologetically, South Africa will be putting a bid for the 2028 African Cup of Nations. And we will invite countries like Namibia, countries like Botswana, but it's a South African bid. But because we are neighborly, we want to say to them, form part of our bid. And I can tell you the first time ever that I'm mentioning it, that South Africa will be hosting the 2028 African Cup of Nations. We will be putting in our bid.
South Africa and they were confirmed with we are seeing as a 2028 African Cup of Nations. Remember so South Africa Ghana yadi ani ensabetre on be invite Botswana no mo joma kauna bia so ye kama ye don't some no mamon ojuma so Eric Ayecheli and they onon and the coach and so the man from Nigeria omo place game at 4 p.m. and so the Nigeria about bonten the betuja some almost 400 tickets one more and training no somewhere to Kwezi and some and Sebako Pekra or body dealing in the pass football there adia sanity or you know some fun to just say Nyame and so you dome no minor from Nigeria I had a football federation point for taking decision so on sign twas one anybody pa so no but was only Nigeria captain I have found way from indeed you endorse so many channel or so did you pass and pay for any money on the captain players in epic coach no players in the pass Eric Chelly I'm man to man so and non a branch of way from indeed now did the same fun to say we are singing and so minor from Nigeria the next year say and him no obiaba with Nigeria with team or some team we come no or team papa na enche obiaba with team we and him on besa sajeje ama piano and so atimi ayakama ya don't some so to awo ayejuma de so ma remfi some opanya for jala years or no a Moroccan referee or no and pay for and so at a net place game no as a German at some no as emamu awo juma de so man ya transfer yeri pim and so premo awo baby bia obi and ya to dano no mama nim come transfers no because aydia and channel transfer window no and so e close mama no one nate or ya Ghanaian nemum abo adema o man na me pacho you from aya Denmark under 20 na under 21 just boy or ya Ghana ni nemo boma aya Denmark under 21 obo adema Bromby mama front to ja so kra na fe no one nate so see make us kra no ebetimi enso edenani enso edia tren aya me pato Olympic aya Lyon oba John Endrick no ne Endrick abona bia so timi aya kama eno aya do you know 10 million euros and some and PM sa ne Lyon boboko no ade beto no wanate na bia so timi aya kama ya to wonsam na so tuja awo jumageni so anas aya nuama ada so awo club na for Lyon amore sa brantini pride and kakra afena brant fan anas nuama and some by some manager no ade pastor on said and you fully fit acha se nuama betimi to so se kan no and some Etamomuntomo Yano, and Kakra, and Yadia Somber Rush, and us Ayamyama, Ghana, Yakrano, also FIFA World Cup, no one club and play for today, Pasadabi, and as Nyama, so many Abutra, Ayaka, I want to saw, Ning understand recovery, no, Bibiaco, they were Musias Patanano, Nemo among Pasombe Riske, Ayanas Ayamyama, our Leona, I don't want some tutor, I want Ayajimajin so, my man front to us are crying for the Christian, Ayakofani, Obon, Ajama Cameroon, Afcon, Canisia, Kama, Biasia, Kama, Afcon, Bobopa. Now, report I made to the Sesiano, and it's a Sakrano, Mania report on Sir Ayadia Rama di Bobokuno, or Mani di Sakra Wayachi. Now, and when you pay some Madrid, you're impressed on a printer for the Christian Kofani, or Bo Edema Aya Cameroon, Afcon, Sia Kanama Cameroon, Madrid from Eguso Manitano, and no Ajapa Demamo, Ayama Gay, and not to say all those and Ediba to him, so my gay bad player at Yama Manchester City, Yamia Duma Ayawachna, or Baya Nemedicano, na Bibia so to me Ayakama, Ayadia Manchester City, and Sa Akamu Playano, this boy Liverpool for Transamwa, Amandaman, and so for Liverpool Club, and so actually doing some tuja, after City, Antoine Semenyo, almost after another elite player, and my gay, I didn't want some so tuja, my man found to just 20 million. 20 million pounds per and a Manchester United for 25 point because I'm always someone on a contract and some Manchester City paying 48 pounds a 10 million pounds a player and I'm just 20 million and some autonomous this boy and Kawo Tonanke 10 million or money just 20 it immediately pass a bargain young fan tuja or immediately pass a Yamakuye and some Jamamo you don't some more I will the same first answer and Remo no I'm saying no crap when they say around about 300,000 pounds a week and an Sabeka. Next come highest paid defenders so we are here. This boy and so Ebaba Cano, Nigas apprentice comedy Chanacano, 300,000 pounds a year a week. Next one Van Dyke and some and apostle I don't want some no and so Emma so Manchester City Bobo Kono, almost we see. The woman understand what is said the last 12 months. My gay Diana Ebekamwa, upon your friend Pagbadola, 1 year you was spending 500 million pounds. 500 million pounds on what your good says open ye, oh, too much. Nemum sensor over payments our minor for England. Me part on net I just spend and some any I just pep. And ya what to play series you know me patron spend United for the decline 1.25 billion pounds as and toss me 939 million pounds and more Renfisa club you're from Ocean Manchester United. Na Wababe Chelsea. No respect. Not just a club from Manchester City. No. Ocean listening ma. Ocean what television is not just a Manchester City and a Pagbadola. No. Ocean Munes Pen and not just another Sunday process. I get on some no. And so to our Tumadin so and Japa Yamamo. Oko Basona Bobo Kuna Soya. I cry a friend of Duro. My man found to just a Kranoko catch a Basona Bobo Kuno. Sa Amba Basa Beam or Pase Oko. Eno ayajete no asoke baso na fonyina ayade ayo bia enso emwa sankrana wo la masia aba sampen fadire paso mo yakra bene touch no na krane timbe ka chom sende ayade on toso biem enfama pasa wo peso okwa eno ayaro wo semande ato baso na bobo ko talent na kra we no enya krone mo yesa krane decision and so dire pasa oni future e wo pasa ayade on timenya successful enso e wo pasa otan baso na enya de sebetumi abo no etende onko Udi sa krane any opinion for Hansi Flick or manager no and or the Koto Barca manager and him Sobesano what not BBP or Barcelona only say only Dache only BBP or Barca or Tina M1 into manager no or Babesano or Pesa Oko yes a decision from the agent and in a bush for and on a krane for Duro and you don't want some to our Jumajin so it just said Akrano idea when you jump to Nadia and it's an a cross I said a contract to him no I just 6 million euros 80 club will be all this 6 million euros ba ko bia no wafano ababa to just a PG I done nina se PG nsa akaboy no acha so bia tire pass and PG na krane ko enwa PG game ne pa na bia na bisa Luis Enrique sem Monsaka krano eno cross PG mo ana mata ta krane e fere duro amane ofi basam aba PG na ya samo je Neymar mo je Messi and mo je akra we enso eka ho eno sem Anyawe onim hwe fa ho eno se good night obia aya mo bi sa the question no aye good night okọ enom ejepa ya jema mo dwuma je ni so etani ya jepa say clubs no ma men fan to just anya PSG nko Manchester aye City Pep Guardiola aye team no ya report say dey omsum hwe se kwambia so akora no omsa be kan Chelsea aye club no abeto dwa say Chelsea and this boy and a Borussia Dortmund and this boy ye reports akora destination no some anya club from PSG ebe Manchester City and Dortmund and jepa ya jema mo say Barcelona okwa yes mpanyimfo ne say oh sa na beko dada na no mo onsha kwane fe no Moriba say ya and Magiu see so say ya ye ka bibia che no Barca wontie and okwa Chelsea say Chelsea so Bobio so Mobio obianim Moriba so sa etomunim say akra no ensen konya abotre kakra because on kwane bia no more sa talent rate some Magiu I won so okwa Chelsea and fire abrante for Moriba kwade ne ball no and some say to won some na tuja asam na jamete no and say asheba some point for no pa ayeto won some na tuja no good for Barca and say mabana ayaja kwane de wadi sare so betena this boy on the catch up Barca so betena no were competing for position oni ba bia ko obeste and from so nya playing time no on the person channel bia so kama yeto won some na so tuja awo dwumagere so Darwin Nunes manya report on so kwa na so ya nsampi na Darwin Nunes oni se Fenerbahce omo any akra na kasa na mo menya report se Fenerbahce emfa any official me patrol do and from Command Club from Al Hilal was Saudi Arabia. No more money apprentice for the Darwin Nunes and so I can say I'm returning to Europe. No more trust MLB so into me kama. No more Hilal for any offer. I don't some so to da. Paris FC. Many reports said the great man Edin Zeko. I Paris FC paying for. I run Edin Zeko. Almost some to me can be so kama. I don't some more experience and so the bomb to the I'm going to avoid the relegation. None never so and Ejamomo anum ejepe ejemamo eye Philippe Mateta kwambia so obenyako Juve and Crystal Palace eguso negotiate the meeting say akaka krabe ayade antiase enso ebeye juma the bom ne say Crystal Palace and aye Juve negotiations no Juve so mo pen loan and mo epe no bom aye loan no and Crystal Palace decision is okay so mo pen loan there and the obligation to buy so mo timni say na bia so timi yakama na chasam ade season pa na bia no polo ni wia omon ebenya aye face aye figure na just omo traces kana ma bia no anso timi aye kama amasese ameka sa Crystal Palace omo club no omo enso ekwa branch for the CDK omo kowe so be replace aye Philippe Mateta CDK nie when ana ne Crystal Palace agire pass Mateta kono when ana omo kofa no enso edena ba na bia so timi aye kama ne akura na ye for the CDK ana no so edena won sama tudwa awo dwumagere so amasese ameka sa Oliver Glasner agire pass na team ami coach Magayi ko say Matata so ko ono so confirm so enfon tudwa season pa na wie ya ono so de adwuma no enso e de ato eno ayade official press conference course no eno ona so Sunday eno Magayi enso kono no manager no so no ade season pa na wie ya ono Oliver Glasner ono so kwa ayade won so na tudwa abrante na fa Jack Harrison ma me fan tudwa say make say aye Jack Harrison ayaja wakopiem enso ewo city of aye Florence oko aye me part of Fiorentina ono so atimi akwakodu onom na wapia wo hwe television so no okoto so e de ma club no ama bia so atimi aye kama ye to nsem na tudwa obaka Douglas aye Costa the Brazilian babo de ma Bayern Munich babo ejama Juventus ma me fanto just say make say we return to aye Europe waba back to Italy Kiev aye Verona and obato so about e de ma mama bia so aye kama et Douglas aye Costa no ana ni yediri won commenter won sane pe enso emam awodwumagye so me poto Japan ni akra fa ne Kento ma me mfanto just branch no ade asi ameka sai obo oman na ye fro aye Netherlands obo Adman neck aye club no se si ameka sai Wolfsburg akaka krabi no monsa kan aye Japanese no no obeto so ade mama bia no enso atimi aye kama eta no eje pa ye dema modwumagye so eta branch for Kento obeto so ade ma Wolfsburg awo Germany na bia so atimi aye kama odi se Liverpool aye club no amuguso abrante for Federico aye Chiesa ano pema so Chiesa so ya Liverpool say okay Chiesa yate so pasoko aye Juve yate bibia kama yeni isusu bia nemom minya report say Liverpool episode amune Juventus and so a business. Now, so say Juve, a better side business, and as some for only say Liverpool, so did a pass a Sadia, and then Kakenon yelled this. Ayajane commented about Katino, this boy, and T. Sabasa Kamefa de Boya, and your mama, your corner can yell this. Yes, went to me, Antonio Bios when you come about some more, and your January, and your Tepa, your Demamo, I want to make the soon take a Frederico Keza, and some aqua, a community cannibal, and so because this boy, I'm always a Juve retino, more than even 100 million euros, where they are only 10 million crowd and Sabbath to me, not just some mother chase can be piano, and so to me, Ayakama, Yaton, some and so to ja, I will Ayatuma, some money. Guswa yadem ayapi anso emamo abo ayababi bia aya uobia Antoine Semenyo mame emfa we entudwa se House of Commons our UK not just a parliament pa na Semenyo and that recognition abonya ewo aban mu mame ni pictures em be di nkomo ewo aban mu anya sem ketokra Antoine Semenyo mame emfa entudwa se East Labour MP Ayatom Hayes opening way na enra okọ House of Commons na ofi Bournemouth na wo didi in common no and o describe a branch for Antoine Semenyo say o superstar our pitch no so and off the pitch ningina no a branch no a superstar sign a gentleman na omo penipa bebre te se Semenyo so nipa bebre enso our community ho ningina no say they were quantity here also a gentleman our pitch no so off the pitch uhu na open asem they were ositi they were or respect ne ball na ball ne professional said o si ball the ball say odiri pass or ya superstar ya ka superstar ampinisi emfantuja say Semenyo a superstar a UK House of Commons or panya ya father Tom Hayes.
AFC Bournemouth has just said goodbye to Antoine Semenyo. He's been a superstar on the pitch and a gentleman off it, taking out a full-page ad in the Bournemouth Echo to thank fans for the memory as he sadly went for Manchester City. In Bournemouth, we need more players like him. That means getting kids outdoors, off their phones, which is why I back raising the minimum social media age to 16. It also means supporting play spaces, youth centres and grassroots football facilities for clubs like Boscombe Albion, Kings Park Dynamos, Queen's Park Ladies and Generation Elite. What is the department doing to support our young kids?
So can I thank him for such a moving tribute, and I think
Semenyo no a UK House of Commons and a year Bonabaso I don't want some so to ja who go kitiki or see fun to just a partnership with a for long vet what do come on and saying who say kitiki so go not for long vet and our sister no and that's on our sister a for long vet who go kitiki.
I was talking about beautiful player to watch, like is one of them. Like I play against him in Germany, but it's someone I was watching, you know, like his game, because I just love the way he played. It's like it's someone like who smell football. It's a really good footballer, and like obviously I think like.
And a for verse about so I don't want some to ja. My main fan to just a Roma de Bobo Kunana about 1 p.m. now. Game the air ya. Na a hobe papa. Mame, I am Madrid supporters and on a meaning come on. Yes, a more informed fans, no. Sir Gam ne Panavia ya. On the CCTV cameras, I was telling you, Sir Ekoba, Sir Wayabehu, Sana Uhuru, a players, no. Ayadia omote ban ebema untimi emra stadium obiem eno I report oyenseka nano ana medeba to ani some mother supporters no wo ma plan so meka kohuru players ne be te se Vini te se Jubele hamo Fati Vavademo omo yo mother so meka kohuru omo mother bobo ko na take decision say omo de omo inform fans no omo nka we game ne bana bi ya omo CCTV cameras awo no omo cameras no omo say wo ye nipa bia na wagegere ma wo di players na tama omo de ban ebeto so this iconic stadium unya kwan emra ho enso American bia me no ejepa eno avara blower Morris Rama the coach no ayajo panyinu gu so or spend 11 hours enso ewo aya sports city ho awode toto ne niaba nti at the time opie ye achesem ofri ayame pato sports city ho akofia akore ne yire ne ma na wo hwe bia te won sam na to yene so panyino enso egu so airport ma manya reports na ayaje ne front aya and I said, the 3 I am a foot in here. 3 I am man, I am a foot. No, when I just 40 Valvaldi, a branch your furniture, many, and I Jude, I am Poliham, me Patoremo, and I know Panina take it decision Sunday, or John Mubet Film from my piano, and such me Ayakama, I don't want Sunny P and Emamo, I will a Jumadi Swintanon, I am me 4-3, I am there, or did a passomo, and else some upon a piazza to me, I come. I'm on some papi, and some bet me, I can't be at 1 p.m. Yano, Yabere, I am Madrid game no Minya reports a lunin, no, so I'm betting at him because yes, no, supporters the point so against a best goals no consider, no, I'm going to pass one consider goals ye, never, or so a prayer, and now they saw your fit on to me and the go, to the matrix and nurse a couture, about the go no lunin, and your second goalkeeper, and on the other touch and Sademamo, I will to Madrid so, and on send a peer by a demamo, my man front to the Arsenal, I your goalkeeper for David Royer, when you save of the month of December, I fina a terminal, me patro or no month of December no, or me today pass or no any goalkeeper, or yes save and then or yes save will be edited Brighton, a year club no, a year no, and almost a million save of the month of December, and non a goalkeeper David Royer, and a year didn't come at one summer tutor, and Usman Dembele, actually the reason a Ballon d'Or winner against a year Lee, a year club no, a Germano, against a year Lee or so go, I'm a be also to me a come and you Usman. Aya Dembele na Dembele makacho say Dembele go away won't go Usman Dembele do don't na virus platform man almost oye obi a waje Ballon d'Or omuhu bo obi a wabore about 4 players any journey him plus a goalkeeper come what 3 5 where Dembele Juma oyano enwa Usman no say mo system million be man because Usman Dembele dia o deserve 60 o deserve 30 and on ejepa ejemamo ma men fanto da sanua dia lead team e ba ye no na cha sa branch na ye fa na tan Mbappe ono ebebo gani bi ma bia so timi ye kama ne ma me I found Fauza Amari Mbappe mamini on the PG 40 just and Tokopa and no mamma Korea game ni be Korea ne pano enti opie ye Fauza Amari or Hadren Mbappe mame or not the agent or not the manager and mano or your powerful co France or no and more driving after the game no and so every a party prince I'm not name or just sister 1 million and so every a PG or I'm not a club ne copy mo koto you don't want something so to imagine so me pacho lami yama Mami Edini birthday na je Lamin etoma ne mami ni eye back
voy a presentar a mi nuevo amigo. Chequense. Gente, les presento Esponjita. ¡Oh! Esponjita.
na mo kroma na base bia bigi udu birthday on the back akrabi brawa so som enye ni nyina ene yesika wacha se enom ejete no esika fo no kwa the bag na ekọ enti enom ejete pa ya tema mo ne mo ba se no so ebi expensive papa ebi ade bo enso enya kro enom ejete to dwane no ma me front to the Chelsea aye club no yenko koba nye ni nkomo kakra because Chelsea focus on Brentford and then on be protest on be demonstration at the champion for no aye to ball ni pay for na on be sergeant players in here omo koba mo omo airport ma good news and it's a Cole Palmer a returning and some at Brentford aye club no Cole Palmer ne a just on so babaka ya don't want some tuja makukuro ya ne players na kano and I also my don't want some tuja ding na sanda Chelsea benya team at the abo game once against Arsenal omo me say 7 key players omo nyina no antimi amobi another good news no so Brentford for Moises Caicedo and so to me a returning bia ya kama at my club from Chelsea mama opanye for Liam aye Rosinia na mini aye manager no ehun komo na Liam nie aye jo opanye no eno opimo na so ya yeso no and I'm a quite Sunday Charles in point for no game bia ba na wie ya omomra dressing room ho na Enzo Maresca and support Sanya no no mo ntebu mina ne Sunday na so panyin we no point for no tiri passer and so tiri passer some point for eba na omuni players ne be hia no mo giti nkomo after game bia ntia no ayo panyin no ayo ni decision and jepa ya jema mo Chelsea ma me front to da Sunday Jeremy Jacquet player no ayajo betimi about Chelsea manya reports by Munchen rival Chelsea den say yeah my fattest boy monkwa sa monkwa dabi yeah man yeah monkwa mon fattest boy and no Japan no Chelsea fattest boy Bayern fattest boy only say Chelsea a creative gap e wo UEFA Champions League omo the space at their tour for defender obeba. It's just this boy Chelsea betono because Chelsea for create space. Our UEFA Champions League squad just at the Albano, Ayajo Bayo, Baba Shema, Bias to my kama. And for some Poyamik, so this boy, no, me report on second as this boy. When we be payments for Chelsea to Bosumi, Chelsea Benya central defender, and some at an upper Bias to me, Ayakama, and no air by a demamo, Uni Sapoyamik Bobokuno, Ayakim Injai, I'm in front to the same forms and the Dutch and Ayabiono, I'm up at this boy. I'm going to send Nico Slow Tabek, on also I play as I say, among any Diakranachi, and Jenny Santa Bosana, Nepa and Epano, Omni the Slotterbeck, Aka Jeremy Jacquet, and a chance to Janon Concert that boy from Aya Franca, and a Shadon Sanapi and Emamo, and no never took a demamo, Malo Gosto, Ayaja Branton Eprai, or San Equina flu, or San Yare, the maintenance, what me I retain it, a Branton and Yamia Domene, Obetima Sasa, your training Kakama Piaso Kama, Mepata Brechedia, so in your coda, Unya coda, Untimi from a bomb, and you, when you're fluent to me from a ball, Kata, Chewa, Kruman here, you're so bored my Piaso Kama, and then Marco Variety, and then a Yeti, Gennaro Gattuso, and then Italy Nasa team, no, one round to my qualified playoff Naco World Cup, the Yeti, and it's a Passote, a branch for Marco Variety, Eco World Cup, and be, or Passote Variety, because still, or Bobo or Kata there, no or any team, no way Italian players, Ringina, or Bian Waters boy, new profile, maybe, and no Passote, no call, no Piaso to me, Ayakama, you don't send to ya, Ayaliam, Rosinia, and you beside a Sokochi, and then a Debia with your own so groups. Coach Biaba, a year, me patrol, Opa, a year, club for Chelsea, Obia the gloves and on and the training. But with your own for gloves, no bones some, and also there be, or you shoot gloves, or born in summer. Players and ente, the person carry players and ente, and intimate the piano, where you gloves. Our womb said over born in summer bandy, players and ante the person.
Joe, back in, back in, back in.
Nice and lively.
Joe, back in.
Clubs are Obo Biante Nema Junior. I did a pass say over Sika when you Sika be bray or private jet or helicopter or BBPA. Sika when you be bray Nemon Babia, you won no son neighborhood honor. I had of a city or a year and Nina said, oh, did you pass a woman here? Never be a statue and ultimate corner more. No Pia sweat to me, come and you play now. You're for the Nema Junior and the year don't come on my man Fantuja. Yes, the first time in so many years. Madrid. There inside sources. Omasha question Fiorentino press decision. Fiorentino press take decision a final. Yes, be Bretini pass a decision where dear opani amfa. Decision where dear amwa opani me patrol untouchable. Diobeka bia a Madrid. Dioka and a bum. Yamum where dear Jabi Alonso to Apollo Diano. Yes, ni pobe bre adri pass amfa inside Madrid. Yes, and pay for the Bretini pass a yadian where dear Fiorentino press and send among question. The sober question this man almost as a question I didn't want someone to draw. My man found to the 433. I am magazine. I am a world best player. Almost the best player over we are say I Rafinha about Edma Barcelona Monterrey. Said Dembele and Diamano one Omodiamano Omodia Omo 433 for no Ayajane Omodiri pass a brand for Rafinha the year 2025 the best player or what I we are saying no only so votes no Rafinha almost 50 million votes not just a on your voice no to I don't send to the Barca almost send and you and logo no omu ye from just nachi enya yesika kakra obabi omo koje because omo kro yeska and amu you and for omu ye free and so edemamo it is omo kwaje sponsor for and so edia beto ma bia so e kama opanya for Zidane na plan no for FFF and your from Football Federation no and Sunday opanya for Zidane ombe Emma World Cup na bana wie enti did the some every World Cup na command na so the mechanism a federation no asase ye adwuma omo age Leicester Zidane e de be ye adwuma. Now so Zidane backroom staff no omo anya je list na ye do nsem no mamo awodwuma je so chese na animan mu ya no omo wenu nsem no metime sase mo sala ayaja metene se empanfo no decision so betena it say emfon so panye fa na slot no a ono abekeka bi so sala sem bia no betena jametene se mo ayesala ayaja obekọ so ato so se wa return no obesia bobo no bi adiama ayame patro club na from Liverpool enom eje ba ye demamo Ansu Fati shane 7 goal of the the season and no lose game there. No Ansu Fati and your go. I'm a Biasa to me. I come and Ansu Fati here. I was the 7th of the season. Nansana goes in a now dry. No man no Yabako. I'm a Biasa come. Sergio Ramos. The distance in the Sunday so to Sevilla. A club now. Opanya ya for Tiga. Obade opanya basa return obaba and so our club no and already musa munchimo obasan ayusu sampin for no na bia so timi ayekama and jaba Liverpool team no nan resource na nya eniama ne yanto Liverpool for so matete so 70% and from jackets just in come on and eniama na akeka omoton omo official store no me patomate 70% at the free so it is so biamra no biametobi na bia so anyekama and jaba me patobad news aye Fiorentina aye one president former president opanye for Rocco Comiso and is 76 on so we free mo wawu and no aye rosama and so ato aye Fiorentina aye club na aye domon sam no and so emamo aye dwumadi ni so ma me fa sansem ntu da se bibi si o Vietnam younger the next 10 years and yama Vietnam mine betimi aye abana yi $5.5 billion and so at your $5.5 billion no almost on babesi 70,000 capacity stadium almost babesi indoor arena and the capacity 18,000 Ombesi multi-purpose me patros sports center and yama Vietnam for the $5.5 billion and some Eben because me did pass football no on market sports no Vietnam for market it is a second on the realm no the next 10 years the next 15 years on betima social computer my so come and on Michael Carrick a Manchester United manager or some fan to just say United aye team no onya ready na aye pressure untimi a onya United coach opa ni didi komo bebre aye no a yinti Michael aye Carrick ninsa no bia ode tudwa.
I think there's more variety. There's a bigger number of ways to get.
You sound like you're enjoying it almost.
Yeah, no, all that side, it is what it is. You know, I don't see it as a threat of an issue, as a problem. I think it is what it is. You know, as I said, I kind of used to it. I was having a chat earlier actually about, you know, when the year we I think it was we won the Champions League in the league in 2000. I remember at the start of that season we were getting.
Pass sana roke kai no anya na sem emfa no na roke ngiri pass na hu hia so mo di adwuma no be ma no waba wako aba oba ende no be udi kamba first no etimo Sunday adwuma na ma no say o Manchester ni anase saying and o se de roke ka fa no eno emfa no mo ready mo say Matthias de late e be return ani mo nim ya because me here boy no o pray na Manchester United achi no enema nkoye oni say Harry Maguire a confirm sem no kra say Manchester United they will consider goals too much it odire pass Steve Holland waba no oba be bo mo ama goals mo considering na abana wie ye o mo consider goals biem eno ye hu sem manager na ye fa Michael Carrick dia or the run to back to Old Trafford as a current mo nyan tentem mo mo quick ba man United e beboni watch us say fast na bibi also to me ayakama Arsenal players na sober but mo eguso e mo race Arsenal team na Nottingham Forest aye game na answer pass so games be say and Arsenal team winning ma bia so to me yakama wo mo percent o mo Premier League na e mo so match League Cup no o match FA Cup no o match Champions League no o match Premier League no bibi o mo kan and so and your team Arsenal and your job mo come Roger Federer SM fan to just o feeling Messi dodo or say Messi and the biggest fan just a Messi o feeling it too much and on Roger Federer and just some so to ja yet mamo ayo jumadi so kwame enya transfer team na enya transfer na mo Bayern Munchen yes akrana pacho and ye for Jonathan Tah ebetimi aye record obey first player our German Bundesliga history 39 consecutive away games Olusubi from the club Bayer Leverkusen to club I'm a patron for Bayern Eben see that the last 39 Eben see say player ba ko betimi abo away games bebre na ayaja onluso when is Bayern away jersey for next season and so and awosha ya don't want sanipi and so emamo and je Bayer de mamo awo ayetuma so yemfa eno ensure na yento so emfa for subject me ba be jo mon komo na mon sack one yenu sack baby a sack will be ano yencha sack one ene anopai sack one baby obia yenchia shaka na Saturday ma Renfe se hot rotaries no chairman na yaw ene any team no Kwame say bia boko de chairman no na beginning ha nchen say so model de no brain ne chairman tasty joint ewo abuakwa ene ho ne edidi chairman ho abuakwa de nso fa wa so Kwame wo hu say that taste is it taste na no ehye chairman no aduane na no ehye fa ho na wo so didi ewo Kwame
ken
yemra na yeni nkomo kakra na nsem ho
nsem de bebre matches bebre na wo ho na me try say me compressing your man na metimi wura matches ni ma de abis Afcon straight away my room and a big game because so England Manchester United Manchester City ken ye share season ase no se o compare Manchester City ni previous season now they head this season generally unse Manchester City modern bono any as compared to previous season na Manchester City dominating England na Manchester City performance was through be brave but enfa said this season the general performance of Manchester United and Manchester City and to say enkaneno still na no me better than Manchester United menya sure say league na ye boni this season no obi bedi hu akiri ye say Manchester United modern bo was say Manchester City dey bi Michael Carrick ne first game against Manchester City obi expect a lot from him there na odeba there no betima best say Manchester United bo konim but be a difficult task e dey ama papa friend say Michael Carrick because say obebo first game e dey tia Manchester City wa woni to say be a tough game ade amehu Manchester United all season ye share league na say ebesine Manchester United bo bokuo no most especially omukusia big clubs Manchester United enye team on na dominating play but ade amehu Manchester United bo bokuo ni say omukusia big clubs na omu try say omu mumbe absorb pressure omu mumbe try some be contain opponent no ma make sure say omu use omu transition any opponent ne ediabo enti ko check Manchester United against big clubs na eya asa na omu ye no playing Manchester City ene ade ebe hia pa no say Manchester United ombetime defend ye that's the most important thing what's Manchester United and it also na Manchester United weakness how we defend it. And omu ba be share Manchester City na dia Manchester United betim dey nya good results say Manchester United betim apply defensive principles ne very well so we check Manchester United bo boku akin so we cap Premier League 20 clubs omu si akan wo Premier League ni ma teams o ma consider goals kese pa na Manchester United toso 7 wa consider 32 goals and omu ye bo boku omu consider because omu ntimi apply defensive principles ne well and tiene some person munya sa win na playing against Manchester City United be what ability so bet make delay opponent Man City attack na eye baako Manchester United e bet menya balance e wa akire ho eye mienu Manchester United omu defensive line omu last defensive line no omu bet menya protection omu bet menya cover na enya dia Manchester United be hia wo game nim because ene Manchester United for omu last defensive line no eye likely say e be Luke Shaw on the left Dalot on the right Harry Maguire and a branch friend Lisandro Martinez so 4 players we ebe here other players for Manchester United say omu betimi aba be support you no mo make sure so metimi defend as units so omu je adwuma ni nyina de koma Lisandro Martinez Harry Maguire Dalot ni Luke Shaw Manchester United will suffer and suffer big time and the time ya Manchester United bo boku no ade ehia pa na say Manchester United fo no betimi defend yi enya de ehia so we Manchester United team omu problem enya attack say so check Manchester City team na kin and for once Manchester City this season no enyi hu sa no Manchester City ahoden pa no say so omo so ekura ball na omo attack and the first thing abehu Pep Guardiola na Manchester City so be na say omo kura ball na omo attack a open numbers e won finfin ho and Rodrigo Cascante e be shem finfin ho bi Abranti e friend say Phil Foden be shem finfin ho bi check be shem finfin ho bi now am Abranti e friend say Oriali na obo as a left back no e push e invert e be come forwards na ho no metime nya numbers won finfin ho the moment o menya numbers won finfin o mo nsa be ka bo ni bebrebe no na for the Manchester City for asase say o ma utilize o mo weight no say enne kwa Manchester City for so esi akan And it says watch a Man City wait now after Semenyo beka no Manchester City the last time that me catch say omenya a wit creator no say Bernardo Silva na bebo say ya branch friend say Doku na bebo a omumum e won 10-10 ho no ombetima create the Manchester City. Now branch friend say Antoine Semenyo no onso so a wit a finisher onso be she goals ne the amomo ansa no ma say nya boss dominator in the shape of Haaland into the entire Premier League.
I don't know City for near sir.
Are they? Dear no my.
Se Pepe so I know better sir. So no cry na be so judge.
Oh yes so ko.
Na de o ye de.
Na so person oche.
It is a young father says Semenyo all right. Na Doku or left her. Check mu be free chaba.
Obetima converting that be number 10.
Na omu bench no kra nya sem keto.
Say Fanese say obo Doku on the left. Now obo Antoine Semenyo on the right. Number 10 rule hono ebeyi either 3 players. Bernardo Silva betimabo. Phil Foden betimabo. Ana check isu betimabo.
Yes, e basa mienu betranche.
Mienu betranche. Enti says wahwa obetime decide say obetima ma Doku free bench aba. No ama Antoine Semenyo ashase from the left. No the Bernardo Silva call right o. No about Phil Foden.
Na me tie Pep kakra about balance. No here balance we anymore say na osi peno no. Na omuni Newcastle boy na me hu say coach is almost yande.
Yeah.
Unim say Oma Doku ball left na Semenyo ball right na game ne ba na bi Oma Semenyo ball left.
Eba. No kwen pa.
E no sanyi.
Eye me the so say this ade no.
Bia no unya de ope bia unya.
On say uti Pep Guardiola balance asema ade akem no. Football defensive department ehia balance. Midfield department ehia balance. Forward line ehia balance. Ye share season ase no. Na Manchester City bobo. But no only balance we nim ho. Balance no only we nim one ye say our boss dominator Haaland be yes ade and dia mano. Wings no our creators by omuntimi nhye goals. Entina only balance we nim ho. By Semenyo be shame no. When you Haaland as a boss dominator because Haaland no baby na ho den one pan ye say penalty box mo be show. Enti when you boss dominator say in 10-10 ho no say odi Doku ba Doku jibo onimtwe samuye tu mpokro obetwon obekriti
na sa boy no call numbers ha Premier League ne sanko na the best player na
the last time Krasa na kwaku analyze
because our numbers ha or the best player of Premier League no
form na wafa no
because you say na ho den no kura na nya agro
ana we
Jeremy Doku
ni decision improve
Panka Ghana against England Doku left Semenyo right 2-0 nanke awie oh
so can balance away the money na na say no on so ma say nya Semenyo a on so betima ma goals no enti o menya balance enti so ko Premier League ni ma team a wa she goals kese no City team a wenya big chances kese City enti so Manchester United ade Manchester United betim de nya good results say on betim defend Manchester United problem enya attack o ken ye kan Manchester United team na wo ho no only bare 2-3 games per annum ntimi she go ye cat teams o ma she goals e wo Premier League we Manchester City free we Arsenal free Manchester United enkofa adwen so because Manchester United team no win matches bebree omum dominate games bebree but in terms of goal scoring ability Manchester United go ho so playing against Manchester City the only way out for Manchester United ye say obetime defend Manchester City echi ho no eyo am tire expose teams etai to am high line no teams etimi to na editia City and it's Manchester United ebetime defend ye dia Manchester United ebetime nya good results but when timi defend ye dia na etifa so dia Manchester City for better to because City enim ho no more players or more ability to score now we come Michael Carrick the first interview wo he ni training na no ye na wo se omo bo papa on one kasa enum Michael Carrick say obema Manchester United abo exciting style of football o se Manchester United supporters ebe twebo a efe
Rondo ya omo boy die pass no on be pass
Ken Rondo ni di obetima ye ba wo akohie obi onim ye sen wo bo efe no onim bon sen City for enti me de me Michael Carrick ene Manchester United boboku na de me ko ne ye say me ko hwese metimi enya results no dan se me ko pe bo efe because boy efe no nim bon say Manchester City for no a game back over 1.5 over 2.5 ABPM game nim Chelsea and Brentford I was say Chelsea use game we as a turning point e wo mu season nim Chelsea she season as a kama by Ken onimade bi the last 15 points are Chelsea in the Premier League omenya triple The last 15 points in Premier League, Chelsea enya 3. We draw against Newcastle. We lose against Aston Villa. We draw against Bournemouth. We draw against City, and we lose against Fulham. So we say BM Pokra. The last 10 games are Chelsea are in the Premier League. We win Burnley near Everton. The last 10 games in the Premier League, Chelsea win just 2 games. And so what check Chelsea? You share season as nan for cry target Chelsea say I'm na yet me aha Arsenal dream but say tia no want ba form. And Chelsea last 2 games I was Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. We draw against we lose against Aston Villa and we draw against Bournemouth. And Chelsea and Kasan recently no more performance no drop and drop. So playing against Brentford, Chelsea need any excuse than to win. Because some men winning no more draw and so lose. Ebesa ma Chelsea atia betri. Playing against Brentford. Yes, season I say from match day 1, equal see match day 15. Na Brentford lose 8 games. Na new man kui. By killing himself from match day 16, see match day 21. Brentford lose game. E can who be na push you amodi omaba to 5th on the league log. And it's offer Premier League table now. Say Brentford for match day 16, see match day 21 no. O metimi abobo na o lose game ni bi e do ma be that 5th on the league log. E Chelsea recently Brentford for na Chelsea ba be show no omodembo no ometimi improve enti so we Chelsea na akwa akosia Brentford a e wasa wo hwe Brentford all form enya Brentford only form say Brentford team no omo position pokro omo da no omo da bi yese Chelsea enti we Chelsea a untimi underrate Brentford boboku no na ade asese omo season ama yese Brentford for no etimi perform very well no yese ukosia Brentford a ade omo di kan ye no yese omo make sure say o midfield no on stop midfield, omo midfielders ni enya supplies ni nko. Enti omo block midfield. So Brentford dey kwa share Chelsea. Adi omo di kan ye na say. Omo ma Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez ni Cole Palmer. Enti mi nya ball ni emfa attack from the central channel. Omo be force Chelsea say omo nko win so no omo nya cross. And this style like say Brentford for use a omo di nya points omo pe. The moment omo be force say ko wide no o cross here. Omo players omo players are in terms of high balls omo timi pick. The moment omo pick ball ne pe na afi de wa woni say direct play ne ko omo je ball pe Calvin and Dango Watara ebe true me kanom de ball na komo omo Dango Watara afi de ono so na be feed Igo Tudor Igo Thiago omo striker no this season wa 16 goals e wo Premier League nim enti ade a Chelsea hia ne say e was Chelsea impose omo game no on Brentford. I was a Chelsea dominating any midfield solidity no. Na Chelsea etimenya omo 3 points no. Sanya saadi aken Brentford team na ma witness recently no. Omo form no was super yi. Chelsea tutu omo nyoma impose omo game on Brentford. Enya sa midfield solidity na. Chelsea benya omo 3 points. Liverpool Burnley, no disrespect to Burnley. Any game amebe ha me ho ya analysis. Straight win for Liverpool team no. Nyoma nkoye mfama Liverpool by tene say Burnley, Chelsea, a team of friends Liverpool bet ne fie na Burnley akwa a Liverpool team no. So straight win my team of friends say a Liverpool. Nottingham Forest ne Arsenal. Arsenal nim say match we or drop points are embwa because the last game against Liverpool or drop points. Onim say osakwa we are. Na Nottingham Forest for J points ni be free in sema. Other teams a close gap no a bit to say Manchester City. Enti kwen bia so team a friend say Arsenal be going for the 3 maximum points. Adia mani je Arsenal team no ye say ye bo match situation bi omutimi adapt. So mu kosia opponent ni dominate your ma ometima adapt no metimi nya results omo pe. Ometima kwa kosia team bi team ni be na adwen so obesity Arsenal be dominate. Enti na ma me gidie say Arsenal enfa ho say omo last game omo drop points against a Liverpool team no ometima kwa way against Nottingham Forest na Arsenal team akwa kunya points omo pe eno so me kwa win or draw edema Arsenal team no Real Madrid ebo Levante ken Miami team Real Madrid na nsenwa kolusu against Barcelona e was Spanish Super Cup oba ya Copa del Rey only second division team wakwa ko free oba be share Levante or the 19th on the league log. The entire season, Levante etimiye win 3 games. We enye tactics, enye abalu asem. Se oye Vinicius Junior, oye Jude Bellingham, oye Chouameni, oye Rodrigo. Sa players we nyina na ukwa koshia Levante. Na wo hwe de esi wo Copa del Rey mu na wo ka kire me se obetine fie untimi nhye Levante. Ken me nim de tactics e wo sa abalu wa ebo. Enti se Real Madrid force at na fie. Na omobo draw anasa Levante be shock you ma egi players na nkasa because enimguase na ya doso na nse wo ye Real Madrid supporter untimi nsre untimi nji wani Debi anko for twetwe because nyoma enkoyi enti se obo Levante na wo say agese abelo wa bo wiase tactics ansa na wa she Levante be mwa straight win for Real Madrid de bo Levante team we enye ye analysis enye tactics asembia se o ma lusu sa game we dia ye to je o man straight win for Real Madrid. Real Sociedad na fie against Barcelona from there 2014 ever 2016 Barcelona ko Sociedad fie bia na Barcelona struggle the best draw na period that Sociedad dominate Barcelona but nanse nyoma sesa until last season Barcelona ekolusu wo ho but nanse die Barcelona ko Sociedad fie bia otimi konya results ope any advantage ba ko ai wo ho de ma Barcelona die toso this season Sociedad more ni soro as compared to previous season ball na Sociedad e bon ahoden nim ade ani anim Sociedad ni esese uko ni fie anoita hona eya na den so ba ko Sociedad bananse Sociedad dan kasa fie ayemre enti La Liga teams ni nyina 20 clubs omo compete e wo Spain ni nyina no teams omo ntimi win matches e wo fie pa no Levante, Real Oviedo, Sevilla ana team e friend say Sociedad ana Sociedad e ba be face the best away team e wo Spain. Currently, so La Liga na the best away team. Team friend say Barcelona. Ana Sociedad so soon team dominate opponent e ofie. But dia ba ko a ebo Sociedad ni say. Can you share season as you use 3 different coaches. By the current coach in the last 5 games, Sociedad lose too much. And say gradually Sociedad for the air pick omo points, air pick omo form no. Na adia ebo Sociedad so far no my sadia mo ni say. Omo bono, omo emphasize on pragmatism. Omo mfa ho ni philosophy, omo mfa ho ni style of play, omo ko game ma, omo dia ni yese, omo ko hwe opponent ne strength, no ma capitalize on weakness. Enti omo dia ometime defend ya no many omo results omo pe, and na pragmatism in football, and na say Eboa Sociedad. Sociedad nim say, yen kura ball no, yen bobo no, yen possess, yen dominate attack no, Barcelona for be sadie no. So the only way out as Sociedad be yen yese, and yen twe players ni nyina mba achiri. Na Barcelona for weakness kese ba kopa omo highlight yetimi time here runs na near the ball na kwa anim ho eho ana Oyarzabal ebetime use ni individual brilliance eho ana Carlos Sele ebetime use ni individual brilliance eho ana Takafusa Kubo ewo ho the same thing as Lucas Susic enti adia Sociedad for be yen say ombe use pragmatism ewo game we mu say yenko defend na yen hit Barcelona for on the counter break but dia ba kwa about Barcelona team this season here say se game mu kura ye den Barcelona will coach be at the bench. Any technical team or multi bench straight away we me read the game at the amount. No mass Sanyoma at the amount my friends Barcelona. A advantage kesiye weapon kesiye ba kwa Barcelona with this season. And two part check this season. Your matches be or what? And what me at den de Barcelona. Men kasa matches nina by majority and what me at den de Barcelona. Barcelona coach every day no as Sanyoma. Barcelona beat me your 3 maximum points. Say Barcelona gradually collective play net miasa improve. Barcelona bobo na rules clearly defined. Rafinha nim say yekrabo no be move inside. Abrante friend say Baldi nim say obe overlap. Abrante friend say Frankie Dion nim say on the beji ball from deep from the defenders no asha say or dominate play. Pedri nim say ono and be break lines. Lami Yamal nim say obe stay wide I expand the opponent. Enti Barcelona team e say no. Oma build the confidence. Coach ni read the game. Players new rules clearly defined. E be den say Barcelona e ba kolusu game we against Sociedad. Barcelona were simple crabit makwa draw. Big advantage for Barcelona. AFCON no Senegal ni Morocco. Oma ya ade so medru this stage. Senegal wabo AFCON 18 times. Wako final 4. E wini ba kope. Morocco wabo AFCON ba ko 20. Wako final 3. We wini ba kope. That was in 1976. 50 years in here. Enti eye 2 countries will be a penny second AFCON title. If it is here about African Cup of Nations, eye only 7 countries. And I did 2 or more trophies ever AFCON. Ghana ye ka ho. Morocco ne Senegal. Morocco and Senegal be age 1. And to wa obeji we no, udi ko 2. Se me hwe Senegal ne Morocco ewo tournament we maken. Omomode mbo no very close. Unse den hu major, unse den hu difference kese. Senegal 6 games we win 5 for draw 1. And they do final. Morocco 6 games we win 4 and draw 2 and they do final. Now the country make us omo game no any on BBIA penny say. Se offer Senegal team na oma ho den ne eyede oma ho den ne yese wingers beje ball fullbacks be join it midfielders and dominate the same thing applies to Morocco and to Morocco game no is Azuli and the ball operate on the left side, Brahim Diaz on the right side. Se ombetima foundation pa a timer Hakimi Ashraf and Mazrai right back left back joining attack. Omo joining attack I hope and Brahim Diaz mu it be bobo ni bi. The same thing applies to Senegal. Senegal Indiai and Sadio Mane wo wing so. Crepin Diata. Esusu e wo fullback area ho and Malik Diouf esusu e wo fullback no ma join ansana Sadio Mane mehu game ne so.
Malik Diouf ne sas Nigeria left back and Bruno why not heavy why not ball Bruno tournament
Bruno ball no ball anwadi o
but sa kwa no sa Lamine no Edin so the ball be fa no
on so de no
na no nya sala pa
on so de no on so Edin so betwe no ana Bruno no so na Edin so be ha on na Ibrahim Diaz for game nim you two left backs are so far
left back no Diouf
oyade pa me no oyade and two countries in yaken omo wingers na ye key no mbehu game ni so ye omo fullbacks
okay
and the only thing game we be win game no e be gina wingers and fullbacks se Senegal person stop Morocco a just Sadio Mane ana India yi e ma Hakimi Ashraf ana Mazouai e mba omani bebre sa so na Morocco be hunu game ni so a just Brahim Diaz ana Abdi eso e ma Crepin Diata ana Malik Diouf mu enhu game ni so enti wingers and fullbacks in the best game ni nyina meme de personally from yebesha AFCON ase no Morocco na ma support ya me pese Morocco ji 50 years de kin
okay
oma hosti facilities oma bre
yes you do 40 enti
say
you to grow man you do 40
me ko support
40 no cross you anse qualify
me support Morocco
sanity
Senegal na anse na omujibi omujibi che
yemfa enuncio two great goalkeepers Bono ne Mendy yebehwe Adelson
Ken me that say the tiana say maminchia awoshi e wo dunkwa no fen ane City James Center guys ni nyina nyakopon hiramu ye pa na mamin didi the stories ne bi hu komona menka games ne ho asam kakra Ken the ekoso e wo Barcelona no me monitor situation very very well enra me hu dream honestly me say Joe Fernandez say opeso fi Barcelona no eye me wan pa because me susu said Joe would request to leave Barcelona na nkomoni nyina ho ne say Joe no ni manager De La Peña mo amahwe ball ache munim De La Peña one of the finest footballers abebo with Spain Ivan De La Peña yitirun kwabo ansumu obasa but by Espanyol timu se woni ball ne ball De La Peña ono ne manage Gavi ono ene sa manage Eric Garcia so open someone or connected to Barcelona a draws manager De La Peña. Now let me give you a context. De La Peña na down for Luis Enrique Paris Saint-Germain for coach. Now if you don't know, Luis Enrique say someone he describes as a best friend Ivan De La Peña. Kent, if you get me those pictures, sir. Luis Enrique called a coach for Roma. The assistant was Ivan De La Peña. Because Okwa no did time with Pia. And a De La Peña be agent. When Chelsea had a conversation with Luis Enrique, it was De La Peña who was at the meeting. It is a Joe Hernandez cast opeso free club with Mukwa. It is quite obvious to say, me ti PhD enya me wawa. Because De La Peña or manage Luis Enrique sa manage akwara no. But you see, komo eya dosu dodo. Enkwara na wo Barcelona no. Omusi soa. Na obia recent times they are looking at Pau Kubasi, Lamine Yamal. Once they are getting playing time, automatically I was some susubinya playing time. Mama boni bia na chese mo mpema sam and the meko. And that has been the trend recently. I'm not going there. But recently, you're on a Chelsea for Befa Maggie. And again, the conversation is say Barcelona for non Quarano, Omusiswa. Omu release clauses 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. That makes sense because there's a release clauses. It's the clubs, I know my convince I could answer Basa for a moment boni bibra. Maggie, you call Chelsea. Sa afasa emfa mwanka samanitia. Now, drawaway last year before preseason, Akwadana Barcelona won imujidi na Tony Fernandes na nyakurawe. Na Tony Fernandes pray. Nkwanani bia na Barca ewo omujidi no pawu pre mu nyina no omufi club no mu koyu. We no nka ho Hans Flick saw him. He wasn't even at the La Masia. No, under 19 anymore. So it was Hans Flick that directly took this guy from Barcelona's under 19, not even in the La Masia. And of fairness, I'm back team because we won't say Akorano were talent. And not now back senior team. Now watch this. Hansi jumped you from under 19 to the senior team. And say, oh, senior team ni mo kakra. No, I want La Masia ni mo kakra. Afei. What is the problem? I could say, Ken, or expectation case so you're playing time because in the future. Jesus Christ. Hey, just say, oh, nyamnya dom obia boa no. Onyi bai. Afi on the 12th of January no di 18 years.
I say the system for nebo. Obi was 16 na Bobby, be was 17 na Bobby. We do 18 na onya hu nanim ya.
Say, timer Gavi, Pedri, Daniel Omumu Pride, no expectation Kobenya minutes abo. The number 10 one or pebble no. Hans Flex made the half in Yamuko Jina ho a brown number 10 to Onya Boni Bimbo to Ohuni future ye into a Sophie Club.
Babon
18 years.
Winning Bopa.
Enquadai, this said, yeah, I woo. But see, I admit, Nancy, coach, this season. Hans Flick nkwarankwara asam no ojai onye no to say last year bebre senye sa won sa Mark Bernal ne nkofo person call loan kakra no konya playing time because onya boni bi more because Hans Flick per results. But this boy situation, I think it's like a season way minutes no one Kenya bado because you're not even he was not the best player the La Masia and American under 19 Ukraino. I doubt inti kayan kakra Enkakra. But clubs that what you say once they see talents, no makwadano. Ubebo, you more chance, bra. Inti omunya convince akwadano and really close in the 7 million they say F to say the Chelsea for ebefa Magiu at the Koyeno. But the last question I would want to ask is say, this boy, episode free Barcelona, ekope playing timer. Clubs na airport no okwo obenya boni biabo ana because I doubt to say wait okwo Chelsea obenya boni biabo say City onya boni bi mo Paris Saint-Germain onya boni bi mo inti I am surprised say I want playing time so I want to move. If you want to move, go to a smaller club that will give you a playing time. Hear that, or probably the easiest way out and say push for a loan out. And say it makes a lot of sense. Say, who person kobobo ni bikwa? I think say me crowd and kamenyanka afe na deco nanse no the contract extension ko to him. He should have listened to the project Barcelona have for him. But anyway, Drew, we should all the best. Barca for so I think some woman say asabna yaye bibri do. No more concentrate on other talents. Ken, dia tosubiu. Manchester Derby no ho. Diametimi aka say United knows very well say City at Old Trafford. Away a very, very comfortable grounds for Manchester City. Teams are equal winning games kese pa Old Trafford recent times a City. Na in common ma share Amorim last days. And I'm share Darren Fletcher kakra. And I meet City the Michael Carrick Eka. Ken. one problem Darren Fletcher kept on reflecting to us, and they say, moving Manchester United from their 3 back to 4-2-3-1, no, team no lack width, 0 wingers, 0 wing play, because when Ruben Amorim was moving the team from 4 back to 3 back, they made sure say wingers, natural wingers, ni na omo because team no have a 3 back team, so they needed inside players. And until I'm for Brian Mbeumo, Ekofa Kunya Edibai, because these are not natural wingers. Or we inside number 10 for. So the recruitment was geared towards 3 back inside things. So what's also a move from 3 back echo 4-2-3-1. You need natural wingers in the team. Natural wingers no omuwahi. The last one Baku Okwen or Ganachi, almost so man koi. Inti, I was a Kunya. I was a Brian Mbeumo, and the whole weights in Manchester United. Clearly, these are not natural wingers. These are wingers, Akunya, or far born from the left, or yes, that type of place, or far born. The first instinct, a bunny say, let me take on the defender. Brian Mbeumo, or far born on the left, the first instance is that let me take on the defender. And as I say, Sesko no so born out born confidence na Eben. When you give him a lot of crosses, I'm say or build the confidence in crosses near there. It's sad transitions, natural winger inside number 10 no a problem. Jot that one down. I'll come back to it. Number 2. What your story? No, say Manchester United concede goals bebree. Here, over 3 center backs. Now the 2 defensive midfielders edge now minima. You don't need to concede chances, let alone goals. Because 3 center backs, 2 defensive midfielders edge anymore. At least sort of protection. In see, we are guaranteed with it all. But the rates of Manchester United conceding chances, even with 3 back, they are alarming. But the advantage was that it was accommodating Casemiro, because Casemiro in 3 back no anye biano na otimi bokakra. If you go to 4-2-3-1, which we are about to witness under Michael Carrick, say spaces ebeto bebre. In United, they will be prone to conceding a lot of chances. It's suddenly I worried about Manchester United. Conceding chances with 3 backer. The 4 back is going to expose them more because they don't have a proper DM. And let me give you a context so that you understand well. If I say proper DM, I don't mean to say Casemiro or a bad DMO. I mean to say a prime Casemiro and Kamada problem be anyhow. And then Casemiro no. Only sa one day na obe cover sa spaces na right back beja wako, left back beja wako no. Inti nka wo experience defensive midfielder like Casemiro na bia wo proper defensive midfielder bi o ye djuma gidi then Casemiro will use this experience to help him. In this case, Manuel Ugarte cannot do it. And today, a possible say Kobe Menu and a Barbe count. Just imagine, say you are giving your and again Manchester United defenders, they are not too strong. Possibly, Eben Eden Haven and Alessandro Martinez. Alessandro is very good, but I feel of injury ever. And see, if these two these defenders way, who Jayomo now I can say Kobe Menu and Casemiro then protect you one. Who a problem? That is why I make us say, and then the approach is very important. Sir, Darren Fletcher, you know what to say? Oh, let's go and attack Manchester City. Let's open up. You know, I'm giddy. I'm sorry. They will concede chances, because I feel City for creative chances. Me pray. Sa trade draw na a 2-2 so na City for ball draw 2 so miensa. Ama leg na AIS style bi no. These are games that Manchester City created chances, but they were wasteful. Into chances creation in the Premiership no obien or to Manchester City. Into a team of creating chances bebre who open up which the manual chances never ba. And nothing wako fast Semenyo di nabano. Says Semenyo so mebwa Haaland in terms of goals. I've told you say the entire 2018 Manchester City for the 98 points AJ Lega Liverpool 97 win team yanjeno. One of those reasons we do not talk about the City front three. Sergio Aguero, Lawson, Raheem Sterling. Yeah, season, Aguero, Emma Manchester City 21 Premier League goals, Raheem Sterling gave Manchester City 17. Now Lawson, Emma City 10. Maria Sakrana na Okamubino, also man 7. Aguero was scoring, Raheem Sterling was scoring. So City needs Semenyo to also add some numbers, which I'm sure so far so good, which I'm sure say about what was so. I would want if again that's the only way Manchester United for me to bomb, and I want them to go back to the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United, very compact. Let Manchester City have the ball, because City problem is without the ball, we are very very bad. So let them have the ball. Manchester United can take on Manchester City in terms of counter attacks, because Amadaba, Kunyamo, Brian Buemo, their strengths in say transitions. You see, the strength of Manchester United today should be on transitions, not controlling the game. But a Manchester City advantage. Ken, Chelsea ni Brentford no Obika Chelsea a small game and Feniagro. And yes, small game. Brentford from the last 8 games, wouldn't say Chelsea Ashamo one pay. Timna, it's Timmy Chelsea pa Brentford for no sango for no. It's Liam Rosinia. The press conference the again may say 1 minute to cry that because I enjoy listening to him. Onim kasa papa. Inti akasa ode kasa no ode adwuma be kasa no na ayede. Na the atwam ko Premiership no ene na ehase. E de ama no. And he's starting with a tricky game. Brentford. The last 6 games, lose game. And Omoba Stamford Bridge. How do Brentford play football? For possession in your way. They will allow you to play. Their strengths are a long balls. Say all defend it. No aji ball. No ball one long ball. Kevin Sada and Igo Thiago. 2 players way partnership no solid. Inti Obama waba na abwesiwechi. Oma oba no abwesiwechi. Afei so one strength are set pieces. Ekwanya kai odebe fa so afa ball. Na wa to ball no. Timu say eba it said you be at the 9 abo ball no. Going back to the Stoke City days. Rory Delap. Inti kofo no ball no. If you learn how to manage, any only problem because and a sort can say, oh, Masha Brentford for no, I will manage almost set pieces and kofo no call 2 draw I know my go. The last time Chelsea played game against Arsenal, Liam Rosinia catcher and said, well, when who Arsenal set pieces, he will stop it. He bought first corner kick na Ashe Chelsea. I would want to see say in conforming throwings in set pieces. This are second balls. Ya two ball. Ya two ya obedience flaky. Ya the next person who ababe she corner kick. Ya boy ya no obedience up him. The second ball no be ababe bob. Sadiani dia sheno. How do Chelsea stop that? Because one of the painful things about Brentford for say, "Whatever possession in na you be reach no. Na onu abo draw and answer washow." You see, this is what I'm expecting. Chelsea for no a better day. Advantage Chelsea. And the lineup, but I want to see Palmer play. I want to see Extravao play. Pedro Neto. Not me Shadi again. A build up, no, very important. Since then, me Chelsea double chance Chelsea. A tricky game. Ken Brentford for no hardware. They are tossing you. Okay. Real Madrid, no Ken. Say Obi be doubt for Florentino Perez. ɛhɔ no metiase kakra management ni bia aso omunwinwi no nya misi hei wonim say ye pam a Alonso a omo ball abelu adi no I thought it was interim. I thought in the next 7 days Real Madrid were going to appoint a different coach. Because metsi abelu anu ye pam no abelu adi beto mu na I was like okay, the next week coach from Eben. Inti man tia Madrid for so abelu continue but make sure so we win the trophy dia man. I was like ebe ye nie. And the risk partner for Florentino Perez it take you because if you be fat to say obi a you unknown, there are a lot of unknown coaches. I am on space. I am on ejuma mo ababaye. Obi no, a lot of doubters were around, but of course they did a good job. Maresca did one at Chelsea. Pep Guardiola did one at Manchester City. Zinedine Zidane. There are a lot of examples. Inti Abeluano, Florentino Perez, I'm on a chance. Either he goes the Pep Guardiola way or he goes the Andre Pelo's way. Say Pelo, we a legend, you have more chance, but you went to Mianya and no one knows who then they will be. You see, I have two options. But Papa take a risk, beer. Me, I see, I am in one. Say Abelu and Mbabejejo because the sacking of Jabi Alonso, dear, me sure some paying for the management. No, I worried about that too. They are not worried about the sacking of Jabi Alonso. Rather, they are worried about the appointment of Abelua. Say Abelua twas summer season. You know, and no more question. Decision it has been taken, though a risky decision. Name Abelua no anka said to the be am say Abelua no. Ono so den no ye de abono. Because Samantha de Juma say am far. One year baby obet say e de afa no nya enye baby kitwa. Say a fast so abuano. Inti then obey as a coach. He needs the place. Nyamya Domandre, the quality is there. Uko se place nechi. One place ni free. U motivated place no one. Ejuma na aka no keti. Inti how do you get the place playing for you? One already. Sim no ewo down. We lose to Basa. We lose to Abaseti. Motivation will camp air form. The next 5 games are crucial at the Abelua. Because Ken, say Abelua winning the next 5 games. Sa de denewa bonte supporters Nico Boo, fans no Vinicius Junior, Abelua ye say, then he can have his peace of mind to do whatever he wants. Because all these noise. So results bar obiabe can and want to Sasadia Abelua the next 5 games Nyamiadom he started with Levante Ewofi Obo Levante we are Obebo Monaco Wofi 2 games Santiago Bernabeu. The next away game is at Villarreal. No asanso Ako Benfica Champions League. No asanso Abebo we against Vallecano. Whatever the situation is, Abelua needs to get miss here first 5 games on to so 5 wins be bia to obecha na chance papa na dia ma no so no akasa anya chance no adwuma e bi obeti afa na nya baby ketwa Barca. I'm expecting a win for them. Ken CAF Champions League no Nyama na Asia ye bobo final a omu gu AFCON enimu ase no sa Morocco ene Senegal no I think say CAF for no so ka ho bi eyenum guase say ye bebo final na social media space nobody is even talking about the final nemom nyama ACC a ye bebo final no Ken and the video that came out to say Senegal for APA e the train station wo ni pardon place ekobo final na ejai place na dia ma supporters na ye pim place na place ni ntimi nko no be oh embarrassing things for the AFCON now. Ken, the tournament is being organized by CAF, but Morocco FA no so they cannot take themselves out of the organization because almost the local organizers into a CAF cum Moroccan Football Association. Okay, if that is the situation, deɛ menim ne sɛ inka ɛyɛ crucial final bisa no ken sɛ Senegal for no every one city eba another city ayebɛbɔ final no a ken don't you think say inka wasay ema omo VIP place bi anka place ni nyina bɛfa inka omo nhia normal passengers mpo mibisa wo sade nka ensia na say ɛyɛ crucial game final ni ebɛbɔ Senegal for na ba bedru ebia ya VIP passage bi special one e the ama boys no nka no get saying because yenyama abontin dey see wa abontin ho because time no omo ba ni mpo no omo ba ni inside ho na nya easy obi ato egu boys no so and Senegal for no so announce say supporters no ombaba at this time Senegal supporters ni be good gates now I don't have a problem with that. Sagana, you do finals. And the Black Stars for no aba Town Nimua. In Central 4, supporters Yakushia boys in a train station were a normal. Neighbor, what is not normal? And they say it is the responsibility of the security guys to prevent the supporters from getting to the place.
The security is do was saying because
what any problem? What any problem? No,
because we train station or crowd one na or floor left and on free left and so on. And the question no mushi
bebre to go almost.
Send na passengers bebre so. Okay.
It's very, very bad. I just see Senegal. Say Senegal for no acquire Senegal, Morocco, Biato to money on. I think they should cease fire. What happened in the air very bad. Lessons learned.
Senegal for Morocco,
now more because born so dear. And we bad honestly, Ken. Me a bias towards Morocco. Honestly.
2% Senegal.
Me pese Morocco ji.
O pese Morocco mo.
Pese ti o Ken Wadaroma. So obi ye investment. Na investments in a sumba faso under 23 sigged, under 20 sigged, under 17 se bibia yet sigda na aka baako now the backup wa Ken Wadaroma
ezo msaka
me am yade but Senegal for no me ta Morocco fuchi
Morocco
o ma yedwuma
the Ghana for be support Morocco okay well big Ken ada hoso na wana as Morocco dey na kwese humobro bia na.
Yes.
Oh, they are playing good football. Yeah, so far, we'll be anyone who didn't check Morocco. But football final be a bit messy.
Tournament we the teams are not enjoy football power AFCON. It was Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and Sana me bought Morocco account.
Okay.
Omuna na enjoy power. But unfortunately, Cote d'Ivoire Nigeria account Morocco or Senegal. No crepa a woman say looking at the kind of investment that Morocco team na yeno. Morocco crew na yeno. A lot of us have gotten that kind of heart for them. Say investment in the bam faso. Say investment in the bam faso. Tournament Morocco GB chepa. They've only won it once.
She say Ghanaian players be in Vietnam.
Among Vietnam.
Me say Ghanaian players be in Vietnam. She say they want me to naturalize you because he cannot mod the railway no 5.5 billion. I'm the next 10-15 years.
Yes.
Almost be football, mutim bobo. Football sanity.
Can proper planning.
Morocco for invest.
Planning year. Morocco could invite young teams no more makotana Morocco. More day.
Nobody
more friendly matches. Just to study how we play because someone say about football Africa. One of the powerhouses Ghana. And the football no. Ye dimuntu ntimban nti say ye pe obi asua free ne ho no mo a ye fresh ankrofo we ne ali omo boy betimi asua bibia free omo ho and clearly ade bi omo ye bi pay off. Look at their performance at the World Cup level. Okobo semi-final so World Cup mu look at the teams they met proud to the semi-final stage. Spain money ade nyina ye no ye ko World Cup na ye boy
why you Spain and you Portugal.
Yes. You call World Cup now, your boy homoding. But you share my way no more World Cup anymore. No, my Ghana will be answered because you didn't say you. But the mentality of the Moroccan players did that for them. Try. After that, what is the next target? World Cup need to be a intimate. It is the World Cup is about go and do well. Omakwako do well, you know. Realistically, tournament is possible so move to me the African Cup of Nations. And into the Morocco for no was our confidence no. Obia who still have no good team Our confidence or person oje. It's your mind on teams in here strong no. Omo go see AFCON nepe no ma to lead host and win. Because someone him say, looking at the kind of quality, no matter how home advantage, our supporters be behind them. This is their time.
Yeah, be in 2018 to me.
Yeah, to me.
But they were a strong team.
Yeah, a very strong team. But based on the kind of team we had, na Ghana ni be again it's a tournament way there. You host it as say. It's the mindset of everybody in the Moroccan country, and say, I was say AFCON no looking at the kind of quality they have, technically. Tactically, individually, with teams in they have the personnel to win it. And the fans are behind them. That's for a fact. And the Senegals also looking at the kind of quality they have. They have a lot of work to do. Maybe not possibly in the finals. I'm about everybody because a big game, a tournament of this nature. No one PM finals. Now Ebia when your captain. One of the most instrumental players, I was Senegal team ni Khalidou Koulibaly. The last game they played in the semi-final stage, 23rd minute no prior no free game anymore. Into the clearly, when you're such a player, I am only hoping to be fit because the kind of quality Morocco attack and actually tournament we El Kabi, Brahim Diaz, quality of match El Zazuli mo, born or mobile tournament we You need every quality player, every experienced player to stop them at this level of the tournament. And then no man here ding at the Senegal. They are going to come to the party. They are going to show the kind of quality they have. But me feel said the home advantage and everything echo in favor of the Moroccan national team. This is their time. And they have to win it. Ken Arsenal Bobo Kono. Eben Nottingham Forest. Osha Arsenal performance will league him this season consistently. How much so many average some person the English Premier League. And looking at their position on the league log, I'm on that first. As we speak, Manchester City Bobo only trail Arsenal by 6 points. How they got close, and then the last 3 matches at Manchester City are Ama Arsenal they are widen Gabon. Arsenal coach Mikel Arteta, and then the man telling him say, some person who the Premier League no matter what has happened with Manchester City Bobo no emfa looking at the matches remaining, Pep Guardiola and the man telling me about back into matches of this nature. And only at the widen gap, near the results are epic. English Premier League anymore. Into Arsenal is going to go all out. On the part of Nottingham Forest, Sean Dyche buying they started very well. Or buying the it was during that period, Oshia Manchester United. At that time, that coach, our coach Manchester United Amorim, and the United team performance and that bad. Oshia home on a Manchester United ball draw 2-2. It was within that period, early stages, and ultimately Liverpool will 3-0. One of the shocking results about Premier League in this season. ASR results. A lot of people didn't understand why that should be happening. But Sean Dyche didn't man and your Baku and your Minu. 3 unanswered goals. Ultimately stop this Liverpool team and attacker. One to be on for ball and to the net. Clearly. And Monday morning at that time there was through. Within that period, one of the teams are not more sorry because some person was escaping relegation. Leeds United or Chene. Within that same period. But now saying with the last 6 matches are not Nottingham Forest Bobo Kunabono and Yaman Koyi Mfama. They've only won 2 in the last 6 Premier League games on Mabo. And Oma losing Marco 4 or the last 6 Premier League games no Mabunim into the clearly. Nottingham Forest now coaching the buy and near me Conkaino. Says Ajagu. So the big question the people Nottingham Eben say is it that Sean Dyche into me Jumano? It's the new manager syndrome and an year Jumaman at the start of the Mekas and the Kaya. Nottingham Forest Bobo Kunimwana. It is a Sean Dyche ebe pe pass our notion no. Obey sa drain for supporters in the team in Penifoni team. No one cause keeping a Juma. The game against Arsenal a test case. But a very difficult one for that matter. You look at the Arsenal attack at this season on Modibo games. Ebia Victor Jokeres. Emma were a lot of goals. But the contribution was Arsenal Bobo Konimono. The hold that play. Any other things or Yama Arsenal Bobo Kono anymore has never been in doubt. Bukayo Saka on the other flank. Leandro Trossard, one of the most improved and informed players for Arsenal. This is the kind of attack Aokwakwako facing. Defensively, Nottingham Forest has a team here strong. Individually, but collectively saying a performance is here. Almost central defense, Milinkovic is a good centre back. Murillo, one of the most sought after players because of the performance. But our Kabomu performance Nayana instead of Koye and Fama Nottingham Forest Bobokono, a 250 such an attacker. It makes it difficult to be me a flourish in such a game. There are players in midfield that are making sure some of them are difficult. They are Arsenal, so will be control Finfino because Arsenal take you over the midfield of that steamer and I said that gamer and you're done for Arsenal Bobokono. Ibrahima Sangare, Finfino. One tough customer, any Elliot Anderson, one of the most sought after players in the English Premier League, any air football in Europe. These players has the quality. But you ask yourself, so looking at the Arsenal midfield, Declan Rice move for home this particular season. And found one midfielder, oh yeah, I'm making sure some will be also. And quite not them for a fast ball. Arsenal will draw this topic because midfielders in the Epic Bona, Elliot Anderson, he does a lot of the distribution. No, a beer born media flanks on him. Callum Hudson or Doy. And so the honum. I don't know Epic Bona where you see the eye too. But that position is one of the strongest for Arsenal. C'est Timber new 1 point Declan Rice. And the Arsenal defense, looking at the number of goals Oma consider Premier League, clearly, actually saw more defensive units very strong. Arsenal defense in the goalkeeping department. I came in Manchester United of yesteryears. So what travel the Cheney Ferdinand in power? Quite a first one baby TV and that's a problem. That is the kind of Adiomu goalkeeper David Raya at the Arsenal. It's me Arsenal quality ne kitano. Any ball on about this season. No win some Manchester City Bobo Kono. Aye additions. Clearly, Pep Guardiola Chelsea League don't give you up. It's Arsenal himself or slip here at the Assembly Breno. Nottingham Forest and Yaman Conkan Faman and Kobe in game way. Not the engineer, but the quality Arsenal has and the ambitions of the players. And McQuine and Momun Concord drop points was our game. It will be difficult. But I see Arsenal picking the 3 maximum points on the day. Possibly, maybe a 2-1 win be for your Arsenal Bobo Kono. Can Chelsea game and then a be Shelly Amruzino ye? Match no D kind boy, and it was a cup game. In tonight year, prelims be as a cutting reserve and a man for Coco hair. But the real test is Chelsea against Brentford Bobo Kono.
Arsenal Brentford a test.
Arsenal Brentford no. Brentford need a test because it is the Premier League. Of course, in the cup game, Arsenal feel they make us a strong squad because no about Chelsea, no doubt about it. But there are cup games, any Premier League games, difference kakra won because Premier League in so change any cup domestically in England. And the kind of attention any BBR no. More. Aside that, Chelsea empeshe krampona ontiminji league no. Ontiminji any domestic trophy krampo this season. Chelsea be person obesan so Champions League qualification. Time Enzo Maresca free hono no. Uhwe note no the Bible say be that Chelsea Arsenal. Or say o make sure the standards no beto ye no. O increase no Chelsea bo ko nim. Oba na Chelsea more Champions League. He qualified them for the Champions League. Until it's a Rosinia bar. Clearly. Standards na that Chelsea bo ko nim no. Say Premier League na win to me at least qualify us to the Champions League level. Chelsea possess our standards no. Ebe science what na abafom. But when you know Chelsea is facing one of the biggest tests. Rosinia. Emubaya den di amano. Ukoshiakit Andrews, a defensive-minded manager. And he has the kind of quality to defend. Enti ye home. Yes, oba ufi. But I no on man me biem ene o mobo no said ye wo peno. Now what review well through on only team no. Now they are now results. And it makes the game difficult for Chelsea Bobo Kono. Baby a Chelsea Ginano, they need the results. So what Chelsea are the recent performances in the Premier League and yet it is a Enzo Maresca call. Now new manager but it is assumed. Say new manager now but over 10 things around the match Chelsea Bobo Kono. That is not the case entirely. But I had then Rosina to be match Chelsea Bobo Kono she crampono at least the Champions League qualification yet so to be the match Chelsea. And that makes it difficult for him playing against a side like Brentford. As we speak on the Premier League log, Brentford the year they change Chelsea Bobo Kono. If my memory serves me right, they lie on feet. Chelsea Bobo Kono that 8 or so. And clearly, team now Baba Bono. Say a league log limpo now they should do about home dia clearly. They catcher me say Brentford money was so they change Chelsea as we speak. And it wouldn't be an easy task. Players should make sure some of us step up their game. Kopim say coach never finding the fit in the rhythm there. As a some body boy coach now. The performance we saw them give against Arsenal is a clear testament. So my ready. So mobile juma. Only she crampo mama the new manager bounce and motivate you more. No more pay results and farmer coach. And that is exactly what I am expecting. Ken the Manchester derby. Manchester United team no. So we had the last 3 matches of both teams are. Obeka so City and who they yepe. Because the last 3 matches City about draw me answer. E Premier League them. The last 3 matches of Manchester United in the Premier League also about draw me answer. But Oma who they yepe. City the bro Manchester United into baby. Teams are Manchester United do on board draw no. Or draw against Wolves. Or draw against Burnley. And or draw against Leeds United. Manchester City draw against Sunderland. One of the most difficult teams to beat this season in the Premier League. Or draw against Chelsea. And or draw against Brighton. Into clearly. Or about draw me and Saturday. Draw be a draw. But looking at the opponent, none of the more danger in Manchester United there no. It would to 2 enye. Manchester City Bobo, there are 3 players or mobile tormentors the Manchester United. Ellen Haaland, Phil Foden, and Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo this season, games our ball, Premier League, over 10 goals, 3 assists. Aside Haaland or Manchester City, there is no player or Man City or numbers Semenyo this season. But Manchester City Kamba Bono 2 no, cup games. Baako o share assist ye baako una unya win another Manchester City enti ni pair be hwese obetimi aba be ye league ni mu ana against Manchester United. Haaland will goals against Manchester United than any other Manchester City player. Goal contribution was 8 was assist 3 11 goal contribution versus Manchester United alone. Me sure so buy you 2 no for say unya hwe krampa the team we nko de uchi omo acha omo e fama yen and he's doing just that. This season, Osanso of form 21 matches in the league, over 20 goals and a 4 assists, 24 goal contribution. Phil Foden and American ASM so. Team a Washington wo Premier League nim kese pa Brighton 8. We need free one of Manchester United or 7. Team Rantia mi ansawi and e be ye adwuma na dia Manchester United. And this is the time a United were quality attacker. E betimi abo mo na City because it is central defense na nye. But Robert to me at Manchester United striker Benjamin Sesko. Me am te hey derby. Me nyini. And then no man is difficult. Ebi ana United bet me agere no ho no goal bi. But the head then 3 points is the for Manchester United. A 3-1 win for Manchester City. Sorry, Manchester City rather, not United. 3-1 win for Manchester City and
the crown is Agidian.
Derby, minibi. Just almost proving me wrong.
The GD Baku cry.
Baku say. Carrick and Pep Guardiola.
The YNT and you never got United for chi.
Can Carrick and Pep Guardiola, dear. God will listen.
Sir. Okay. But I say, Biggie, Edian, no, I'm a fan chair or the stories in a bar, house of folk, any dreams, a game, no. Dreams for say, or my question go for reference, maybe do won't come chances are has say no, and my house you're lucky. You have a home come on, Ningina, Ewaha. Nemo, Mamenje, a booking course or a quick one, Emirates is here. Na Memfa, a year stories and I canning Emirates is here. And also, Mamma Cousino.
Okay. Inti ayana we take screenshots and codes no aye available. Code number 1 BW3 2F2 7165 and OS 7 odds BW3 2F2 7165. Afe code number 2 9 odds BW3 2F3 6E90 BW3 2F3 6E90. Code number 3 BW3 2F3 9D5C. And on a BW3 2F3 9D5C. And on 8 odds. Code number 4 5 odds BW3 2F5 8BE7 BW3 2F5 8BE7. Code number 5 10 odds BW3 2F5 FC94 BW3 2F5 FC94. 294 ɛno ɛyɛ 10 odds ɛnɛ rollover no ɛnso ɛnie BW3 2F7 4BE1 BW3 2F7 4BE1.
Well, and I was screen so into it to me as screenshot the Amobia and okay social media page and so Ebeka. My member was from the subject and the justice a share from subject into Ubako subject and your justice in about sneakers and your shoes watches the subject Ubenian in Ebi and so it was subject in Ebia and your kama and fama or dear a subject into me part of subject no ye nationwide delivery subject nationwide delivery into baby obiano ye the bebro na bibi aswe to me aye kama first ala we see na ye nim komo obe fresh subject on 024889 0104 024889 0104 Frelani Sisia na subject in paying for and so any common biaso nya kama and so fama and yet the subject inti odieno no and so wise ken ewo ayiduase gate on the birthday wise ken happy birthday bro baby will be so happy birthday the wise ken ewo ayiduase gate o abofa boko de
ken nyame adon
yere am yase yene nkomo kakra se dia na ekọ dia na ekọ
Ghana Premier League 19 and game back ekọ
so
House of Folk at Fie Oman Shebi Dreams FC and so on Shebi. I say a man for say Ghana football you hear VAR. Say camera back up ekran ye be yes you say ye VAR. Ye nkohwe. Say match me live on kwa dia TV for no.
Yima bia hwebi na ye hwebi ko.
No bia hu. Na Kent obema me enra go.
It schools na ma Renfield Mr. Mira hopa.
Obema me go enra Dreams FC share ya enra assistant referee say offside nti ball na we the screen so no yes no Dreams on fire okay finishing it there hey it was a Fernando Torres mo finishing it bia na Frank ani hu pa crash
big wadwen you say
Can go in there it was a clean goal na offside. Say na bibi wo hono ma this ball should have been a foul.
Nti foul we na nese has contested.
We na nese senka lines man na say referee no. Sorry the referee rather eje as foul and no dia and come any problem wo ho. Even with that no a kwan kakra da ho.
Baba lines in the position no na ohunu yie pa nti I think say me believe mo kakra because baby I know gina no hwe the picture ya yensa kan die from us baby I know gina mas TV baby ogina no esenka but no so na pagaf na so si ma flag no so no ana on na wada no so ya yintina ehu kama pa
who's enough from
as a new hu na kotokofo no mama blind one Vatoro so as I said see who you in the high because na bop from another thing like just say we no offside mu promise offside can say pa go from here boka ho but lines we there answer one here na a clean go almost a house clean go me the big be adwen say na foul no na there say ka house contest
one
and it will be to me like I said that people with an foul but go away there so na the position and say no when nim kakra when chi kakra come but baby we gina there say sound it here baby we gina there that is why you mistake pa or you for so pa I say we the house of foul much editing am I lucky okay
wajatum
we did baby akwande ball no to no so
finish ball pa because Ghana nyina number 1
Hurricane say ya no obono I don't say be your channel say Benjamin monitor hopa because so much omo normally player ba ko pena mo say ochia no ho sa still osanko first po we Mbappe omo maka nyina akọ omo ko ba bi abo we toy no enti se wahwa kwoto ane Donnarumma mo I know me smart pa. Na say keeper no cry smart. David Ryan no. Because when he say we dey ahwa no beba afa. Into to me call.
No, take it 2 steps.
Or two steps answer a movie. Aha. Enti me say Benjamin. Because few players obofa right one I say unye expert e be fa nchen.
Yeah.
Babia Mbappe bofa no. One wo bia we dey to no. E ho na ye option de ma players ni nyina. Se obofa se ye be fa nchen. This way expert nti over here but o share 9 go. With the house I like it, but just foul. I didn't say.
Pacho Adaroma, any foul.
Or the number one
we born a foul.
Sam go back. Now, has a 5 go na tum. Say you go or my soul. Now has a contested foul. Ain't
has
go back, mamma.
Any foul back cry.
Men are contest your mom. Biggie. Yes, go back, mamma. Ready.
One.
Or the frog baby. A ball plus player.
Bumping into the player.
Well, lose control on bumping.
What didn't I know Bobby? What didn't you born and a good player? I got to form. Only can't play auto from no Ibo.
Wouldn't say, we see Pim the man at all for.
Lose control.
When commit to me, Prakra.
Lose control.
But also, folk, the woman that is Monyamuti editing. And again, yes, me. And Abasemo. Once we need a but mistaken by referee lines, and said the position when Yanni and my way and you go. They met once a more person on any when you're with the easy pa. It did not say it's a decision to be caught now. Kwama has a focus. No matter as I catch almost a Ghana Premier League, referees, media, my dream, omunsisi, mistakes.
Yeah.
Menya so say referees no adwen say we be CC team way and we be CC team way. Omoye mistakes, mistakes no omoye. Enti say ebi kwama wa, te say de akwama has no mafa. Dey bi be kwati omo no mempedi de bia. Say de bia me kache kwatko fo. Yashme ani abase mo mempedi de bia. Eno no we omonya mo chedi team. Say de amufa stories be bre first story. Biggie, first story. And because on him say machine, a bit to Matiako. Yeah, program, you are no machine. No machine at Quana. When you're quite a castle, they say, when the guy is a story in the first story, but all from you. So we said you hear penny.
We know the Kayampa. Said we are seeing a train.
And just
Sano pe watena so se pantem ansakra ni bia
has ajatum se omo chinchim nkran nsa eno ano na se bi eno
okay well the games ni bia ba so Gold Stars any Asante Kotoko enso e Dance Park 3:30 and a game na e ba so and then no so Vision FC e Mediama Sporting Club 3 p.m. and Dakwesi aranso no games na beto aso Nations FC e Adriana FC no miensa empemu and afi Brekum Chelsea e All Blacks, Karela United, and FC Samates, and Ebo, and Afi Baseke Holy Stars, Ebo Bichim United, Heart of Lions, Ebo 11 Wonders, Young Apostles, Ebo Hoho United. Into where games are Eba so and so and no. Well, table no, say you ramu week 19 no. Na the tiani say adia odo ni chemo. Our the Ghana Premier League na busa for Senate Mediama. Eddie Kain 37 points. Bebiani Gold Stars Tosumi 32. Adriana Stars Tosumi and 32. House of Oak Abetoso and 9 or more 32. Asante Kotoko so 31. Samates Insia 28. NFA Carrera United etoso eye nso womo 25 for mintiano ye de tie enso ehonum no na Enra Benjamin Asare nyamiani no kreni ne performance no was superb. Me bacho Kent obema me Benjamin Asare ne performance no boom nyasem kito akra Enra saves ahodo ye no nyasa de a Enra de ka so folk atwopi goals
ni save we na wedding pa
yes saves no
see pressure won so ana expectations are now say pressure. I say they say has game biano even neutrals no be break crowd correct the performance because of say Ghana number 1 for World Cup no and so far Obaye no two na no we deliver we good say but I think say the player no very very bad wanyadi because all the dribble goalkeeper yemo
go born wo total control
and when they saw the dribble goalkeeper but mama sa first save no na me hwade
Kent Kowachi
and then already
Kowachi ni nyina bom to the coach enie e go na dreams FC player no crazy
already see for more
yeah
already see from oba the 2 games oba done there Benjamin Achre sister or Ghana number 1 no onko so anon fan kwa kwapem say aye June ana league ni say be we say May
league dey
May mo holy we okay
okay nti eto aso be ni third save ba konso na odin pa Kent we ko ni ma
but media general TV3 ne onuaye mom abaso I think say angles and pictures na yan won say
sure
shipa production team na ye adwuma omoya de and other ones ni
other ones ni and always saves power and not there in fact
dreams there na no me hu say has I want to kunya sa chance
Hussein me wie na nka mayi no
okay we dey no me
you know benji o ti o dey for Hussein there no so preko enra didi ni interview ni na chance na no kan wa say
sa chance na but say yes sa chance na we munya good chances and say enye goalkeeper uni good goalkeeper we be consider be brave so
sure
saves an away and then Sasso folk you find say has defense and the best but the were dreams for room and run and also a concern because has intimate go and then the idea a issue baby a house one more day no Sakoba send the goalkeeper no mum na day let's just say also no be weekend
yes
because say friend na say community on it Ebi a keeper for Frobian community beton it.
Sure.
Mama Hussein there no.
Kent Maya Hussein there no. House of Folk miss glorious opportunity. Okay.
John entry one Ken.
Pass no.
Let me see say afibia no. Me respect my John entry ekoso. Because every year you are like, hey, John, when you and so still born out.
When okay, pass no. Mami we dey credit Ederson say yemra pass no kakra. Mami pass no angle no. Na yem fan toto de eduru ha ye be nya botre e ka ho nsem ha no. So what you say? Ena to the Cruz, ena Messi, ena Pedri, ena Hwan. Koba kakra bi. We dey koba kakra bi na hwe. Eyi 5 place. The one person.
I'm my pass no madaram.
5 players or players in 5. Any you mo free. Bono donetri onyi anase mfa de se wanyi. Ba no kre won pa ne se sa players no mo wanyi no. Aya yenjeje omo. Unse senye dreams no wa. Ke apam no.
Oh,
say yakotoko ne house no wa. Nko magya no kwan ma ne ko. But dreams no pressure bi anya de. Anyway, jina wa. Some call back and jina wa mama. Na hwe numbers a eyi one pass yi omo nyina free mu. Jina ya. So. We nsio.
And it is not as if say
and Oria how many players? This is a 6 so.
Say John one thing I like about him is say
but time I'll be my personal. My time I the never carbon no. You be young girl
you see? First of all I want to clarify this to say once you start talking about experienced players in Libya na other experienced players you know Eben na swaka say yemo be a chance me patcho will come back to this
everybody so my wedding
you never can say yemo be a chance but
ya baby na ofi no bobo
me person me clarify a dey be pass John Entry is playing well not because he's just a senior player he's working very hard
utreni ye
ushane board na utreni pa
unsa se oloku nanim na ma hu se
wanyi but still ultimate say utreni ushane board ni so ye pa inti the fact that we are saying the experienced players are important and trust obia tifia and no sunti kofa no bra because obi ho a ebetimi abasa John age ya wedi or ye fit e che ya kwada bia 23 a obo Dreams FC
okay
but what you say because John what say be 5 years ni obi aka so John ago 5 years in you every year he's still playing well Let's just say he's doing something. He's working very, very hard.
John Entry and ye bo wabaso ye league no wabwa with the experience ne bo ankra no just one pass 6 House of Folk players e yomu nyina free mu what say yes or ye panyin e wo ball no or ye panyin wo ball no ma ball nko
John no one chere no kra.
Oh, why are successful? Or you're okay in life?
He's okay in life.
John, there's no car or team ni fear any or he's okay.
And so one say, "Wa ba for man no
Ebo. But America say,
working hard,
dear Johnny,
discipline, attitude, everything.
Kotokwane has yeah allow no, yeah man kwan. Because of pressure when ye man and call, it ko bo once say how your dreams are. Kabade san koko. So. Okay. Twas where who send the now, man.
If I was saying the no chance, yeah.
Or fire no yam shiwana.
My baby.
We say, well, at this stage, we say, oh, the ball no course, the question keeper now. I saw call right side, Pia call right side, Kakana.
Na decided say Kabon outside in Zwanga.
David T. Oh, the ball could say, oh, ya been goalkeeper now, or call other side. Pia ball no call right kakra. Next space, Ubon say, po no bedding. Ebekes, or the call straight is into Okushia keeper no. Keeper no be anymore. Keeper no how many years? 17 years. 16 years. Raman Oebio.
Keeper no crank or 12 years crank anymore. Oh, swap.
Also, when anima?
Oh, swap.
Oh, when anima crack it.
And I was so much impressed. Say small boy in the senior, he was calm. None of home pool or dumping you for games. No.
When we say game, a banner Benjamin Kono.
Honestly, boy, in the day, me I say me sending the momo, me feeling the papa. Honestly,
I cried 100. I cried 200 Anna. So sir. David under 16, under 17 you are. Oh, you teenager, your man is capable.
My
50,000.
Oh, yeah, dear. Marcel, oh, yeah, dear.
Rebecca Hussein or some but goalkeeper no.
Oh, yeah, dear. Set was steady.
Time
but Hussein.
But now me make you Hussein say. Who do side stage here? I'm gonna. I saw for that side.
Oh, first no. Na goalkeeper dey piafe na ne chi. Tio. Kamenya.
Keeper no so amante mo.
Meba. Time a Hussein war ball no so first. Na goalkeeper na committee nti. Wa turning the chair ma Hussein na odi mi ka ko the post ni mo.
Okay.
Cause you go back.
Aha. Nti ababa few be 3 4 5 seconds there. Na goalkeeper no.
Echi.
Ehwe Hussein no odi nani ko post ni mo.
Okay.
But Akranusa keeper in football no yeah say your man crown chances and ball school so nyina no oni boy yemfa no nyinam
o suban o training say someone no emeyenka akwada keke emeyenka penyin keke but let's look at discipline hard work and you be akwada no so or you serious in life allow him to play
as a husband be pitch no so amwa Hussein on it
when you did the money never so for the point
on it drop
and na me dwene ho esa
did apala o to so ma be na ya ko akwa na be to so
na sorry save na nyo no na be benefit
opala
Benjamin ni man ko lose game we ka 3-1
3-1 no den ka 3-1 so na me to aso boss Didi Dramani enra any wizard say game no we disappointed and I say has sent me amfa 3 points because o the 18 sama Didi Dramani e dey tuja.
It happens sometimes that when you fail to make the right decisions at the very key moments of the game, yes, you can be disappointed. But that's how the game goes. Exactly what we all saw. The chances we created at the top level, you don't miss the chances, and you can only be lucky to come back.
Level, would you miss a chance? We say. You know, and here Didi India kakra. Now the title race, Didi is I over at the Amaha Sofuka na and on the Didi Dramani at the Tuja.
So you just need to be picking games after games and then be more decisive and be more clinical in terms of conversion, because I think that in the chances we created, sometimes you might not find such a chance in your career, because you cannot outrun the whole back line from the halfway line, and then you are 8 meters from the goal, and then we fail to make the right decision. These are very, very, very disappointing moments, I think. Marathon, and so you just need to be picking games after games.
Now on Benjamin Asari, of course, I know Asari saves out on I don't see anything some Didi Ekafa Benjamin Asari.
The team, and then it's his responsibility to be accounted for when it comes to these crucial moments. And so for me, it's a normal.
Benjamin responsibility. That be my TV.
Team, and then it's his responsibility to be accounted for when it comes to these crucial moments. And so for me, it's.
Goes. Say goalkeeper responsibility. Said this crucial moment. I saw yes, manager. Are you also responsibility? Has into me goes. Big is say has about how many matches, how many goals?
So far Ghana Premier League, you know, had to folk share 12 goals.
12 goals in how many
Ghana
matches?
Premier League, 19 matches.
And he has about 19 matches. How much at 12 goals? And one responsibility.
League in has national goals ketwa.
Oh, teams in Ketwani in national goals.
11 wonders now or relegation because national goals has. I 14 goals. Omo that relegation zone the 3 teams. Ho United, Brekum Chelsea. And half 11 wonders.
Obia will go say has.
Brekum Chelsea 11 wonders ashe 14 ho ashe 13. The relegation teams in me and Sano. Omo nyina ashe goals chain has. League nyina has na ashe goals ketwa.
And na has nso na consider goals ketwa. 7 goals.
Yo. Coach, responsibilities, you know, and say your pass what church Ubia dear with tin, but also dear no, and a Sashana goes from Radwin. Once you go on win a football match. So once you go on win a football game. This was you go and win a football game.
OTN interview now say chance we will carry a mukra. Unya be that. But
any day.
Chance ya.
Oh, come maybe positive. I'm a na move for some now I can my main one crib na main camp positive no here Didi I think say on one koso ko ti interview no bon say I am from so kakra chance na Hussein essay no every single person who follow football be him say a bad decision a boy take here even Hussein knows this obi anim nemu say e ba sa the essential for Bekano and you be necessary we are wow you coach who can be okay. You can do that between one year kwadano. Yeah. But abontin yenkebi. To say he outrun the half of the pitch. Now non in your career you will have please. Because again, the next day you are going to use the boy.
The pressure.
See, I wanted the me feel say one communicate. My main point in say it is sad that I had to focus attention on goals so because to concede 7 goals 19 in 19 matches there master
Chelsea quality
born tonnet
7 goals in 19 games Ken
but has to folk
what's say
I think say 2 goalkeepers in your mom abaso.
The back, see, I know say every Obia defending.
Obia defenders no. But I think say
goalkeepers.
2 goalkeepers no my dad your mom this season.
And the chile for no so. Meaning say the entire team Obia defending there, but basically the goalkeeper and the back 4 to concede 7 goals
in 19
games
and to score 12 in 19.
Incredible achievement. Sa record where you the J League.
So almost go one per goal per game. Almost 1 goal per game crowd for J League.
Make us say so you team no what build there defense will defend the lane you pillars.
Yeah.
What I say, so the defense area is the pillars.
Okay,
so the pillars are good, which is the defensive aspect. Considering 7 in 19 games, okay. This record alone gives you the leg easy. Because as I say, you'll be able to 10 points.
So much go, sir.
So how to folk average 1 goal per game one. Come on, Jelek, no.
Well, any house of folk, you know.
Sure.
But what we sorry.
Oh, and be broad, but my main for inter schools no results.
For results, remember that. Young trust from fear.
Enra, ale, Our Lady of Grace, Omoche, Kumase High, Eshomo Kaba Kwa, Omonti,
high for.
High for zero more atonsu. Omo atonsu.
Omo kofi.
Omo ofie. Nra. Kaba kope. Ne dru baby na has mediane has. High for no.
Has
there.
So has na eka.
Has ayode.
Has na eka. Na omo go chabo no. High for no.
High for coach aye dey.
Omo si coach no.
Omo high for.
As school for.
Obi e coach am best na. Edi na on be ha enya high.
As school for kra. Elko coach ben. Coach. Meba media.
How do you know?
O dey go. Meba. Ebasa high for.
Efie for.
Omo ko coach.
Efie for no. Obi ba omo twa bet. E wo chance we be se we. Ti den na chance o
bet there. Omo mu twa. Bet there omo mu twa bet ntimi nka se ayi for kwa de twa bet. Coach na de ne for.
Coach na ya.
Den chance high school.
Love for the guy. Okay. Maminti omo.
High for no mo.
Den chance high.
We form 3.
Oh him for him.
Na almost good or no? Oh, will be almost good at the bubble. Na mukra na mama football na grana and grana me football lesson no once omo yiro mu school we say was it almost school nti almost you say omo ball no be ya man mo because almost school and what be it was 4 goals
qualifies on a top scorer
but the same na some the better be
tournament o top scorer share 4
almost school
Oma in the school no na mere come on
tiana na copy coach abon okay come say hi no
yeah on man akin o de no ball qualifies because after ni nyina no school
unim so mad
o de no ball qualifies man ball ma qualify
hi for of go for bomb knockout I first you are come na me trust you na
amas dia no say I can enra
Amas a free was all can
enra me kind
Amas the Premier League coach. Premier League coach.
Almost the Premier League coach in the bar.
Gazari has a book assistant coach. But Premier College and so say come you no get here set mu baako. And Opoku are so Islamic 4-1. Intino nyame adoma boss the tennis officials no Monday bosome omne yi Amas for free mu no. Omne Our Lady of Grace and ebebo. Na edu jamfini o curse big game and na cast ni o was na Premier College and Sims the way you men
Premier Sims
yes
it's say hi for best support wine
hi that the idea our lady of hope for na
we must support our lady
for na baby our lady for na
I say do you film the event date or support no
na me ba u ko twa bet stadium na ye diwa mesro aye school football tie omo ko twa bet ye di omo na omo de abufuo ne ntokwa ne akire ho no aye school for na e bo mo bo enti oye old student na u ko twa bet ne ye diwa jitumsa So that's school now could try bet in the school football. But into my Manchester United for no some movie to make a media. Kotoko Bobo bit me because our age in the crying trabet.
When online to Omoyen Stadium.
Omoyen Stadium was someone at the assembly banner. Stadium on the Omoyen say. I am many beginner ye trabet near this Canama Edelson.
Aye.
Namima will be a yet dear Wakobo Edelson Crash because a physical bet and yet bet I feel yeah bets and you go be a phone city on a wedding. Do bet my was I just can't tell somebody more be or yeah
I said mini big extra better near the ama if I will be a but that is any big extra bet no the amamia
one number okay your first one that's it first your mommy now you trust with Adriana Stars Tapoku oh fiane CEO Adriana Stars atano na yemra ne nim komo kakra Kwame Dela enso ewa enchemedi nkomo kakra because na mene Dr. Amuzo enso ebedi nkomo mane otweafo ebedi aye nkomo na mene aye Kanjen empayfo so ebedi nkomo na bia so time kama eno ye de tie no Kwame no ready the ense no moye Blasters anakotoko
yeah Blasters
Kwame must have fakotoko ho na mo de akwche Ghana gesi Blasters okay Zarete okay ata na what you say
yeah so say has be share na me tie
has so folk dey
friends say ka be friends na number
sa na so nim say has be share
ona enye de bia has be share enye de bia
na say has dey yen share has some more share has dey so nim say be dey what you say has I consider just 7 goals
oh yeah omo boy dey on
say wo show mo no
yeah wo rema wo bre papa omo ye ni say bibi say wo mo left na mo de omo ni akọ mo right na mo de omo ni akọ ure mo asusu na goalkeeper na pie
na obeche no and almost strong goalkeeper
ama good Mike Ketwama
ure be into management na say instead na city
first na na me
me da be but we rem proper say amount for say nkoya nkofo betima ba ofie
oh yeah omo ba
omo timbe yero
yeah ni vision no omo say na vision be share 1-0 was crazy
ofie no ba
yeah na me yaripo man ko park na so omo say hey ball no dey your players omo kwa ball so ko ball mo say o ma kan of akra be from Grand Kanta o 15 years
o team no
o vision for our freedom aho te yo mo asa akra kete sa na ba yo mo sa
and o san free crew mo na mo jama no ko
na mo say freedom better as akra timi boy duana
management no central man dey na dey
central
o sa
yeah so management dey on simbi as central no ni mo bi na catch us o twa on try bit my lead you astray crowd
okay Adriana so far na league do ba bi ni nim say mo che
no you say a target near top 4 and a person a GFA Cup no
that is the one Kwame one says you Adriana
Debbie
wa fa plan
Debbie
you Adriana so
Adriana top 4 one and count
and ka one catch Adriana for some person mo league
target trying na ebo chem I must say last season he did 8 nti ye che 8 ne mu mienu a 4 the first 4 na see no mo FA Cup ni NG bi da nti kene ke o say the badoma me aja to
nti ope FA Cup no we top form I think say enye bad motimeje FA Cup
FA na project no next cycle na start am for ahwehwe o dem dada nti no anye careful now they were ni break oguzo beji league odo resources nyangwa ko she league gym for your bosses ni play papa o wa ntimi nkono cause we see how they are bully
basa league na ba mo beji
yeah
basa mo team na ekura mo no because me hwe mo no kotoko ha mu team ni timeji league sa resource na munya wo domano
ba ma nya de o
sa resource no
resource na nya kra
mo ba kumase
na nya
mo munya draw no na
nya kra sa ball no say yaya mo pick na first 30 minutes na nka yewie kotoko okroma
atare no controversial
there be oh no cra
one kotoko about draw
sa da no ball na boy na say o munyina ho yira omo na ye mo wa se na ye mba TV so the first time na ba TV so away match mo ye kwa bontin ni mbo say ko hoy and ye win your first ye kwa bontin ni mbo pa o if you in the ground na answer pressure wo musu ntino
because our goal stars resource na munya ya mo senya ayidi ne kan wo ye Pando de account. And a horn and me who's a magic league. But that would turn face and lose our game.
And yeah, I'm boy homody. You bought 3 matches, it's a draw back, draw me, and I lose 9 points in your 2. Then you cry. But yes, next season says here back to Marseille. In say back to Poco Dechi or Mumbenim. On bad of Mason near Shoma, big in Casa, yes, because the bar of Hano Crown. Brain, how much more than now?
There's a money house in there.
And now,
and she said to send you an echo.
Project Nina and say a name ran above 430. The central for any bloggers, any all sports, any YouTubers, will be a rap and college. A bear training hall 430 by baby Martin will be a person in the Casabiano.
430, yeah, all prempe. One on be training.
You be training, but media engagement hall.
Nti wobeti mi obi akasa
obi for camera bra obi an hwe
others send you ope player ben ka che na on fasa player na
Alex
Opales
Alex, yeah, I think so.
Opales one
Alex correct guy
Alex ho for ho right be ho Chivanyo ho Daniela Uni ho Mijake Fio ho obi ba
Tiba mama kwa no man central for the obi okay nti she to say
your conditions into only problem bia china so obi am fa onhwe be china bra ne enkobo
Dr. Kwame Chikura say do say you hu no
na de hu still
meje ya che acho pedem
asembe
ache say free no
about and then mama open invitations to them to we already know text me
for
the ka ba fam
for house there no
sa house aboy nti house dey be konkre
mbe kwa kra
ba ye person mo gbado Money so idea kakra.
Ene mekoso.
Yeah, no mekoso.
Ene mekoso pa. Say so good backing. Good backing. Yeah. Eno kre. Jesus what I say good bass.
That's a good bass strategy actually.
Oh. Ubenya sem. What's the good one bass?
Never ba na so nyari. Nyankopon nenim. Onyame bibia be okay, but
bibia be come.
Yeah, but my humra. Yeah, aside the name, no. Eduma no. Yeah, no, almost the team in Crabet.
And also, yeah, TBB, sir.
The normal mass stadium. Second tire radio, and then no, Nkraba, Emira Foba. Mira, your cobe be as a deal Muneko. Or now, Munia Conto Quaninano, Nkakanka Croma started on Mobile Stadium or Domawa. Now, gradually, we did Merquata in the Bizo.
Mammy, the Merquata, or sorrow by an offer home. Oh, great. We didn't say come up, baby manager. They don't want us born to Muno. Sometimes they wonder. I will so complain you. When about Fan China or Casabibre. Come, Mammy, for me for the brick.
I know that China first almost saying found crown boy Diana. They say no the crowd. Oh, Crabia. I think social media no more yard summer when you show. Some when you show up, this engagement is very, very important. Because one image is in our young is here. We'll be a shamba quarter, just say free sorry. Or ban or stadium so baby ball. So when you say football, you can call stadium and call ball, but Marco for your meeting until now watching. Everyone over. No, no complain is it so straight to or Juma Wamako on Fanny Agrocra, you late in your mouth for any Agrocra. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay. And then my best, sir. Now, to Master Dr. Kwame. Yami Aduma, a quabonte hydring. Yeah, we performance in the pressure in the hot. Now, Doma pressure Ben Kwana Odoma. A jaw hankasa. Mobile, a jaw from Saturday and saying Saturday and I do no munam chrome. So one mobile need one cock camp crowd no mushawa bontia, no mobile for no money. So we a player not Saturday a numere. One cock camp crowd supporters is yawa. No mobile for Munuba. So one cock camp pardon now share them bumpire mom. You can imagine. Park and so you have to win for them at all costs. Kwame also could you be girl, I will be able home. It's a small community. And yeah. I'm very report from a CEO. When you start reporting to me? Obibreba. Chairman bed no call. Me akra who will be so a report to be my me. Me who akra no mentimi ankasa.
So with Adam the Eben. I say, oh, young Henry. I'm going to because me how can I would know? I say,
I couldn't send you now.
How into me? Nabutre, son, I'll be doing 24. Why, need I arbitrate? Okay. But I want once I got to go BC.
Yeah.
Once I got to quiet meetings, be brave. Meaning so quiet. Some meetings and about player, but. Why you jumana sana wo wram into management proper no ye nyina ye nim se wokɔ no ho a ye ma players the freedom emo mutimi player betimi akɔ so club no person wo betimi akɔ ye kruma no entisa supporters no yet sa se player na perform no be kɔ ba bi sa akra na the orientation be na the more supporters
so omo hu se omo ye kruma first and foremost players wa be ka kro no 2 senior player no moja enam ne mu no sa na wo Kwame Delana attention a wo ye supporter no so moja na mu no senior utimi hu se miminimu aye we o se me de one bottle egu mu player no so be oyo nipa na mum e ha na dwuma o ye na se normally abo game na wie na se me pese me no one bottle la me pese me to na me de akofie dan se me me kwa kotena bontin o ma no because oni o ma na no no wi asa be o twa mo afre me the chairman omo akra betima koto ama
no no na toma
yeah we are no asa afre waka cho se he me toma no kra wanka se wonji na toma na yere so I also told them say look send ya wo pe madingo 2 heba freak train sahara player no so num bie na mum se be ha na djuma onu no nim that's the self discipline bit ombe kwa bontin so omo coin 2 3 na mo yeah mo wo ho kwan se be bia obatampa o ekodi fufuo no wo so kotena ho di bi we nipa ba going twos going threes say vertical to nanom say sana mo be no mo make sure so be no mo be bi obi ehu because obi betimi ed in the bottle abetena mo nchen on bobo ni bi o no anom ne club bi e bottle ba ko pese no a jersey table no so supporter ni pia but akwa no
omutwa bi be an star so this you wanna try the picture come. Biggie, yes, when mommy a child.
Yes.
Biggie.
There be nyamia. Let's start table now so.
Mo going.
Obianum na ete na besi wanim.
Oh, send you the year juma. No most sponsor program the year juma. Debbie.
And I think this is already final question.
We already are changing.
No mun too so.
Nianum Nianum sanesi we nim da.
Ai, but no so kwa na nyame na no me.
And one no me.
Send you at the table.
One no me.
Obi na no me.
Ada was there no dey supporters no.
Adriana supporters ni na ye moja ba ko pe. Adriana ntini ya na Adriana football club se say no. Ye onuanum okumawu. Ye onuanum asumeja obogu agogo. Ye onuanum hwefo heman akwamu baby ha ntino. Wo ye Adriana ni a team ni Adriana football club. O te se ye kan ho asema ka bi. Na ye ma de bia ye wo Adriana ni foforo. Ti de bia ye wo Adriana supporter foforo. Na baby ba be bo bia wo a ma ye be gina na ya chiam. Na se mo banso ya be ma mo bas. Na ma ba. O se the supporters to kwai pa.
Ma wo se bosses de bia match bia mo de send ko.
It depend on location. I can say here by the 4 neighbor.
4 neighbor.
Not 2 if you are boss so abeka on 6. Na amaka che sa go hene patron no so be ma ba ko fira gogo aba.
Almost 7 buses.
Na be ba Dr. Kwame Chiam. Ti e ba wo fie na wa mo ani anya de ya na be home team.
Nti ma motimi kwa because supporters no mo ya de. Sa games be say who supporters kakra bia obetimi anya points akọ. Abrankese. Sane buses 6 de on be do so achen ayifo na.
Oh, nations ya
7 buses.
Amoko ba Kumasi ben. Na ye more central antino. Omo mo kumawu ni ade ni agogo no mo ba omo mbre.
Omo se Adriana sikabam. On sikabam.
Yeah, the infrastructure. Can you invest in net team no?
Oh, okay.
Budget I did ball league year. Transfer just before the season risk e come Moldova.
The sikana mo de boss season.
The boss season.
It is sikana e banning na mo de infrastructure sen kwa.
Baby e bo matches no. Na ho na sign training enye.
It is a mo yeden.
Yeah, artificial pitch. And a natural grass baako. Your stadium nature integrity school wa onum doma bia. Then na phase 1. And yeah, Emmanuel Akwo Obubulebu players gym.
Oh, great.
Our stadium.
More than Dina Atuso.
Yeah, Dina Atuso.
About how many years?
Almost 13.
13, okay.
Edwumadin, so he was a hardworking guy. No, be gym no. Send be players in the be use. Na next phase no. Park in the here ni mo say next season e be wie na yetimi start here use as training ground. Now division 2 for the ball matches or doma. Na ya start club office no so menchen.
As a clubhouse be man.
You be hostel for a Martin Candice women's team na normal ball women Premier League. Yeah, because one here now qualify for Africa, I now go put beach or say, I'm in for my team no more harder than Tino. You don't be share him now in as I did. Now I reflected,
Diana. Project so far, Scasena Modirum.
Oh, this season,
budget in here, saying
this season budget here 2.3 million Ghana cedis.
2.3 million. Yeah. There are 23 billion for project. No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I say, and yeah, for phase 1. No?
Phase 1.
Wow. Great. And I'm more Juma. I think say much legacy war. We na waje bibi ediato.
We top players I will say they ankasa be boa o.
But is the case omo infrastructure so more competing at the same time.
Exactly. And must separate infrastructure from the main team. And na me say normally clubs na here say when we know the budget ni nyina afra. Player talk si say can be transfer window after no better to players say I want to refit infrastructure no. In some separating there a year, but I want to ask say see you are adding more cost to man football be me sure some kwadani so the be how sustainable ne be ya the next management so be to me take care of those
major for no can so there any 1 million Ghana cedis na FND man you invest or GCB
what do call GCB
yeah fine some
what do call to bank
and
as a mu nipa
and aside for so catch a new management say you raise 1 million Ghana cedis and kasa scan.
Okay, now you 2.
Yeah, until you just is in the bar, no. You're selecting the paper 120. You call one year Kodjiska Kesse. Near the amount. Near the amount. You receive 330,000.
And over 330,000. I can one go. I'll cover 2.3.
And now, Jesse, if you are, you call my name say, average attendance in the sky revenue near 4,230, 42 million 30 cities. Now form. By any house, 20,000 Kenya, 1.6 billion, and 106,000.
Against us?
Yeah.
That's a big.
Yeah, big. Yeah, big. Into no. Keno so unya size kana. Say away matches no. Ne boy there. But etiti with benya 70,000. I do about 4 away matches.
Unya 70,000.
I do about 4 away matches.
Sana okay.
Nice all the offending huns you know. And then one yes, Kakesi be from a home match. No spread away matches and so. Now making sure to say we times 2 a cow ball in the home match. Now to say any Karela boy in 15,000, 16,000. It's different.
Better than last season.
Yeah, the Becca 13,000. There's a car boy in was around 8,000.
Oh.
What
more depend at all.
1 year is how before so.
And it's my more project at the same time, more some competing.
And you can see big spending. You can say about future stars and the defensive midfielder.
So play a more turn on the board in this season.
For
bonus
40,000.
Oh, this season. They're more called high by 40,000.
For
nations.
Luckily, now can 6 months. Yeah.
Young friends, my time to call. Ata Poco, CEO, Adriana Stars, and so I don't know. Jessica or the buy. Ata Jessica Krakabena, the Mamma.
Say big wa.
Mamma Ketua. For we my biggie. Yabi Fama Kwame. I don't know, sir.
I think how they may be mushe.
I don't win medium.
I
also when you do that's medium. When you do that, oh, when the medium is the Biggie, where about call? Saying a edipa.
I mean,
okay, sure. Doma, Nancy, before Brucum de Bianchi.
Oh, yeah, reporting now.
What a report am I?
Oh, Martiniana. We're new joint no crowd. In Sapo Quinus with them.
The Pocambe.
Oh, then now, ye.
I did any day.
New joint.
Miamu joint to be.
Oh, Uncle Champion.
Minimum.
So for the uncle.
Minyanko.
What else can come from?
Join say Wukrum on Yasam Kito. Brucum this is
Patranke by now.
Doma Quinus so aha. Namukrumo.
Massa.
Near mammy who Krumam. Now, Ukudra and Granama Yemre. Because I'm granny sick and you crom.
I am. Now,
what probably are trying.
Now, sending Bakubu. Airport and I'm here girls now. Omudio Mugu Viet Mako.
Nice or probably because welcome to Ukra Prado Grand Wayakra. Okay. You fancy you any atapoko I don't know, but 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. Our prempe Adriana Stars 4:30 omo eye train wo prempe omo sin central for wo beba bia no bloggers ni na mo ka ho mo benya players no ene omo aye interviews mame ni nkomo kwame na me nto me nkomo die no so na beto so mame ye ne eye otweafo edi nkomo sisi a ye wi ene kangen fo bedi nkomo amozo bedi nkomo Franco enche program no eba ni show no o de bebra mo sisi a Franco the hitter enso ebetra se enche kra na mo mame ni di nkomo quick one enso emra sisi eba na ya sign abeto so edi enso afi ho na bibia so e kama eno e de tie no enti mesremo otwea aya kangen na Dr. Amuzu yene omungina agent komo kangen pen for trase opanyi bibia bokọ de
Ken Yamiadom
yede amiase na de bottle no kese ne bai
me kura kese ne nketua nyina ba sisia de kese nam de wrem anti
kangen no
kangen na ene
bojuma
nkasa
yene nkomo
na yedi nkomo na ye hwe the minerals in the kangen energy drinking water insuo de wonom na wase nuane nuwum wase minerals ewum eno nti na according to FDA no insuo bia wo fa ye wo mineral table a ya state here chese mineral we ni wum na wo fa kangen energy drinking water no na wo hwe ho a unse minerals na wo mu nyina no ya ye den ya tworo e de gu ho ye potassium ye sodium ye calcium ye magnesium sulfate iron ene de ka ho nyina e wo mu sa minerals we nyina no ye for the betterment of the body and as for say nipadua no betime agina yi eno nti na ewo ho na anope ye kase ye hwe kanchen emunuane nuro na ewo mu na eno na ma nsuo no eda nso nsuo de edoso bi beka se nsuo bia ye nsuo badabi nsuo bia ye nsuo nsuo bia nye nsuo obeka se nsuo bia ye nsuo a na je se wonya test nsuo enhwe se wa test nsuo ahodo wodwa so ana se wa test nsuo ahodo a ewo ho aye no man ka obon se nsuo bia ni nsuo sa sanse nsuo science grammar eti ase se nsuo ye nsuo ye acidic water ene ye nsuo a eye neutral water ene ye nsuo a eye base anase alkaline water enti nsuo bia nye nsuo ya chemu miensa ye wo de acid ewom ye wo de ene ye wo de acid enima eno eye neutral ya dantem ene ye wo de eye alkaline water no ene anuane no nso ye de ewo soro na ne pH nso ewo soro enti nsuo bia enye nsuo saa na no pe dia me kamfo ama wiase nyina ese obetimi anom na ene wo abusua nyina akono eye kangen energy drinking water we eye purely alkaline water ni pH no eye 7.5 to 8.5 na minerals ai wo mu no eye minerals a contain electrons a etimi kra suburb ema ne yeye electrons a o connect the electricity a etimi suburb ema ne yeye enye nsuo bia da etimi esa ade no contain minerals a ma odi ye tea bag bia odi ya nsuo na etimi twe emu aduane e de ba wa bra un fancy jaso ansa na wanwa enti bomoden na free kangen energy drinking water office was 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91
91
place order no pay ya office ye honum o fresh si anaso send WhatsApp message eba ye beje so o place order ye be delivery no e the amount e free of charge ye deliver everywhere outside Kumasi, inside Kumasi, outskirts of Kumasi, everywhere, all 16 regions in Ghana. And found a quantity of order and yinina ye de bebro omo water crade and crying omo water kwa enyina e order na. There is one striking thing about Kangen and Niger drinking water being alkaline water. Tia ye come for the amobia say. Since you we know a insu contain electrons. Na electrons na ye can you video bia MCR bit me boy me dia to so na Kangen water we a ni minerals na woman no any electrons a woman no emma abrofo no kra edit to insu afofra wo ho etimi ye analysis ehwe ehu say insu we na ho the power of Kangen and Niger drinking water. Enti me pese or the video no ebeto so ade mai ni ahwe obehun say or the electronic Kangen water no plus other waters no or access no wahwe say Kangen and Niger drinking water kwan ya fa so a electrons na woman no etimi den a light bulb na utimi hu say eno nyina ya demonstration na picture da so e nsuo no we 500 ml no 30 cedis pack ba ko bi 30 cedis pe into the place order no na unsa ebeka nsuo say acid ewo mu a onoma ema cells no eda ema cells no ewu ntem ema cells no ewe na ache oxidize bas nsuo ne alkaline ema cells no enya nkwa enti abrebia no living water water living water eno nti ne se nsuo nkwa na so nye nsuo bia na nkwa saa but Kangen and Niger drinking water de wo nom nyina edi adanse na picture no bi ene da so no ye koyanim ye betima hwe other displays no na ye no so ya kamwasem ye ka se nsuo no mineral water na se containing minerals a de pa kire ne se minerals a ewo mu no eboa manipadua no agina baabi esese agina nsuo we enya duro but nsuo ade a nipadua ne hia nsuo sense ehia aduane but nsuo na ekɔ mu no e wose ye nsuo papa na Kangen and Niger drinking water no nsuo a one containing antioxidant they can say containing antioxidant and they say o the ORP meter ehim na what test here almost say be more negative figures and which say a containing antioxidant sene that is Kangen and Niger drinking water for you. Now we are no edison chen Kangen water purely alkaline water you can alkaline water the chire say o testing nsuo na using the pH tester pH indicator no ade ebe ma color color blue eno ene kire say purely alkaline water o test alkaline water onya purple color anase onya blue color eno ene ma hu say Kangen water no alkaline water. Now your pH scale no say pH scale no are ready we MCA obetimi da to so amame na etiefo ahwe now Kangen water no na me hwe de egu cup yi mu na enye bibia say me the pH scale no to so anase me the pH indicator no ebesum na ma test ama wo hu me se nsuo alkaline water se wo test a ebe ma color blue anase ebe ma color purple that is Kangen and Niger drinking water we Kangen and Niger drinking water no one of the equipment I use your friend a pH indicator anase pH tester yemfa nsuo mu enom nemo odi so nsuo no ma ebe ma nsuo na change into a color say change into color yellow a just nsuo no acid wom change into color green deep pa just say pure water anase mpo no neutral water say alkaline water ebe ma color blue anase color purple enti na me test Kangen water na amawahwe na ma me fanso na hwe. Now because Kangen water purely alkaline water no me this so more say I change into color them purely blue and water is blue that's the reason why I share map social studies cry study no map ade baby waters and as a rivers and no the color blue and indicate say water that is water it is a once you notice na more color yellow nature say also too humful sa na tie it Kangen water no purely alkaline water and no ntina ma Kangen water no ntimi mfa ntoto nsuo bia ho keke e ma no enye yie no that is it enti bo modern say me ne wo kase ya no obefre your office numbers no na wa place your order na ya deliver at the amount numbers no 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 o place order sisi a anasa question bia o person obi sa fa nsuo no ho bia obisa ye de bema ana ye ano e ama we e 1 liter ye 1 liter bottle no e makoma 6 in a pack 30 Ghana cedis eno no e makoma 6 makoma 6 ena eye pack eye 1 pack for 30 Ghana cedis na ne nketo na ye de picture no di kanto so no eno ye 500 ml no makoma 12 ena eye pack ba ko eno so ye 30 Ghana cedis ena ye 19 liter dispenser eno so o fill the regular pH no so a 30 Ghana cedis 19 liters eno ye fill e de ma nyumaku ahodo ye fill e de ma ankrankra families ena afin so no companies ahodo obetimi de 20 30 40 50 dispenser bottles e de aba ye be refill no e de amount enso opeso beto containers no e we ho so na ya branded na kangen water no so ma wa eno so ye e de ma kama e bia utie me na o ba be ware anasa o be event bi eye na aba o pese ye branded unsuo no kangen water fefefe kama mposa de o picture eto ho a o de fabra ya be ye artwork ni nyina de ama kama na fe so ya den ya serve kama ya deliver so de ama that is kangen energy drinking water ensu a wo no ma o cells etimi eye alive ensu a wo no ma oni padua no e function yie ensu a wo no ma eye anwa efra na sesrade efri oni paduam ensu a wo no ma e ma ni padua no e sorry na e come back to life eno any kangen energetic drinking water ahoma no eye 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 ofre sa number yi anasa o send WhatsApp message ana o send SMS o de o send hi kangen water question be opese obisa no ofre a yensa beka ye bebisa ebeyi ano kama e de amount order no so please ya delivery ni free
okay
Kumasi o outside Kumasi o ye be deliver the amount free
meda se kangen energy drinking water mpanyimfo ne enu amatwetwe enkomo ne nsu papa pa de eye ba akopɛ ni nyina na ye se ba akopɛ kangen energy drinking water ne bi na wetimi abobo ba bi aduru no me kona me ne Dr. Amuzu eso so akotwetwe enkomo Amuzu P ni wodwama so Amuzu garlic bitters no esu wodwama so menu aba bibia bokɔ de
adom bibia ekoso
no mekoyi
ekoyi ehye boye
nice ma minti o Dr. Amuzu ase
okay anopai me mo bibia che na ye bebo Amuzu nkomo ene ye recite number na the number 1 number na ekuta Dr. Amuzu na obia che agu ni team no 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 43 that number we dear ewo obia phone so because the Japanese doctor ne number eno no na Dr. Amuzu say wo friend number na apomuden sem bia obeboa na wa solve the amount eno so kra danche a wo friend number no na pese ye nuro papa na ya no ye deliver bi edema wo wankasa wo fie nso a Dr. Amuzu Beman the delivery guys no dia brew at your doorstep eno ntina de bia ye recite number no said ye be ya wo be save your good phone so wo be chiro de good diary mu na afi wo be nya number no e de ato hono mu pa said ye be ya dura ho chire bre mu a wo so wo betimi afresh a contact no na ene ye hwe cholesterol kana mintie cholesterol kana mintie be say ye de cholesterol na aya na wadwen kura wo cholesterol ho say na wonte ase no esifa ye ka se nipa yi cholesterol ne se akosoro ye se ne strade no akosoro say na ya na wadwene e kire wo e wo wankasa wutiri mu obi adwene kire ne se se cholesterol de se sade na aye ne dontwon ene se wodi strade nam obi so adwene ye ne se ye se cholesterol de akwa na wo wa kire ho na wa ye kakraka no wano na cholesterol ye baka srade adokoro no nanso so ya na wo wonti ase a wo efa eye cholesterol ho no nyesa na te obi ye slim obi ye chumlanga pa but okono okocheke ne cholesterol e wo soro pa ena wubisa se na cholesterol ne sokra no se ekosoro woni padua ni mu a edinsunsanso papa na eba anase bone anope meka cho se wo cholesterol e wo haya edinsunsanso bone ena bre woni padua no enti se wako clinic bi wako hospital bi ye check ye no ye se cholesterol e wo haya e wo se wo yam show se nya wo padu papa bi anom Asidanka Rade say Dr. Amuzu na dro na wode baye na ye fe no Amuzu garlic bitters no e reduce cholesterol ya e woni padua mu me se de e titra de so ewo nipadua no emu enti se wo call clinic no ye say maame hwe wo srade no a adonchom wo ni ye anye se be ha adwene a koto amuzu garlic 4 ewo eba shop na sha se wo nom na garlic no ni akekaduro no eni prekese na ewo mu no eni nubna makomako dunan no medofo ebeti wo cholesterol no eso ama afedie wa nanka wo say wo cholesterol wo high no ebe kofom hwe se wan get rid of cholesterol wo ni pedrema heart diseases akomayare basa ebe bo papa ai wasi makoma ejimi twim tisema na antika krabi hey makoma jimi say wim aya na mitimi home kra cholesterol na ewosro no heart diseases bebre akomayade pi ene de brew wo cholesterol na ewo high no se wan get rid of it any stroke so wo ye high risk se obetimi anya bi wan hwe ya na afedi stroke be bon kaye na se stroke e bon kaye ya na wuti half no edwa papa ase Iraq ni bia wu wuti fa say edwa papa wuti fatu tu na ni aye ko se chiribiri kosua no si kokokokokokoko enti se wonso wuti half edwa obo o se na no ase woto ase na no half say no ase de anansi ache wo ne wo na yititiriti bi sa ye ne sa ase de na no chia Mr. Cholesterol na dose wo nipadua mu no a won get rid of it no na won san hwe wadidie mu yie no eno na ha wosa no obi si me say aye titiriti pa se de material condition mu ache no na aye te se de akeka bo na mitimi ntitim na se de mintini no emu twetweme no wo say ya na metena se chenso a na me na ase no na apeja sa menti ase me dofo se we nyina aye symptoms bi a wo fa aye te se de adwodwo a chere se stroke na ebo won kaye no aka wo dihie bi afi na all recover eye fresh anase wo recover but the fano ase de hon de wuti na ontia mane nkoto amuzu garlic bitters ni bi wo kwa aton 9 na o ma ya no moto Dr. Amuzu aduro na wonu moto aba ko wi a se ne nase ne tata ne gya ya wo se akwa ikuta aduro rough na wato me ansa ni nyina to agu no ne na no adende se chamfo odi ni birthday adan ya ne ho ato no aduro ni me ka se to say me se ton 9 e was symptoms ni nyina efru ni padua mu na hu se why fully recovered eno na kire se wanom adu papa eti anu ba ko pebi na nka se o me ho atome awie aduro na ye papa e bia wo hya se se wo nom a na bo hu se symptoms bi na ekoso ni padua mu no na e reduce wo ho ayete se de yarefo pe eti no apro ho na waden de se lotoke so na akro no wo se wo ho ato me pa chaw nom 4 no emayen wonim se week bia amuzu garlic bitters a wo benom no wodi bie wonti no emu enti wo bia ya ni ntini mo asisi no a o si stroke nti wuti na ontie no onom amuzu garlic bitters week bia na adre wi 50 cedis kra wo betimi age won sesa na wotete wasa de pepesem wa hwe ya wote wasa no wada ni funra na nsape yese na ye stroke na no na echi mo wa bra amuzu garlic bitters wo adre shanada ka emu na be se wo herbal shop wa enkoka garlic bi no ye beyi garlic bi na ma afa obanum sa na yare no na echepo wo konyina na wo recite wo de amuzu wo duru awse amuzu wo mo se de na wo pe wo se me pe ne garlic no ye beyi ama top 4 fakoma maame na stroke aka no ya moja entimi niafu sane woni nipadua mu no na onsha se onu maduro no afedie moja ne bekwa aba ne pressure ne so bete obi a wonum amuzu garlic no se owo stroke cholesterol ne kofom ntem enti se abonse wa recover on okro no amuzu garlic bitters se prevent sciatica yade no first will be say ne to ase twetwe no a yesi se we die wanyini wo ya akokora na ne abrante pa wo tena se anu wachim na no se de oyi na motoam no adan a se de me to ase twetwe me no be ma abrante o enti ubonse ontimi ntena se simple tena se no osori a obre o da ho so a obre medofo nom amuzu garlic bitters ni bi emema wo secret bi any benefit bi a wo munya wo ye garlic aduro nim na no na ma aduro na ye sononko because obi a wo ya branti a ya ka kire ne say the pressure no say wan hwe ne ye be ha adwene o wo pressure no kwa na ekosoro na aduro no so ye de wo to so wunya num nwie ena mema ne bi wo no ma wo mo mpa ne ye bi kra ne hu so ni na agire be say wo fiti kwa pochi mre so ato ne pa wo ba bi atwam a wo be momo ne crash skirt wo be frɛ no but onyin se wo bi abada oh uni tactics bia oboa wo suo no na agene na wontimi enyin se wo ba enye wo eye improper fashion e wo se one day bi wo hye da hwegu na wo ba ne ba wo bo so atwe na no se mampo bense no wo se se wo hu de wai adentia wanyem na ya hu se wo ye bema na wo de adi waya ye hu no hwe no mamuzu garlic ni bi na selenium ne beboa ama wa wo so wo pressure ne call for ma be sure yiri nyinsen na alise no so aboa mamoje ne diefu sane na no aye kire erectile dysfunction no e ka kire mema se muhu se wo be twam tumpula kuku bi twam na wani ne peke ade na e de na wo se ye na send signal de ama adwene no enti se wunya no wo dem wa de fio ba ko pe wa no bo se na renchem because emoja ne diefu sane fa wo be ma no na obi wo ho a wo pa atafre na pampam wo pa ye ne dey eno ane se ne flappy eni ma ye se flat ete se panel rubber no wo ntwa taw bra panyini na adi na esi ni tira sesei entimi nsori a wo hia amuzu garlic bitters wan na ndi so aye ni wisi so fola wo sha no wanyinya nanim se de ori para no wo se so food delight sana mi hu no mesrew se wani huna de ye ontimi drive ya najo a wo se wonom amuzu garlic bitters ni bi because ebe bie wuntini mama wana wo pressure na kosoro na ma wani so wisi no na afri ho obi a diabetes ejije no me catch on anu se wo sugar no adoso e wo nipadua ni mu moja ni mu a afedie na nipadua no na ebre o enti dia ye ne se ebe flush out excess sugar no esichire bebre no afi nipadua o de fa junso mu enti wo behu se wa junso he was class okoda 1 minute no abejonso baako no asa akwajonso aba mesrew nom amuzu garlic bitters now afre 0247 77 67 43 0247
43 me da se
heba mixture na so ojonso na emeyi a wadura no no wakoto gatamu na wanya gunure bi etete wa waduru eya amuzu p heba mixture anase prostate etete opayi ma oda najo a ojonso ibri ansade ya chen usu waduru eya amuzu p heba mixture ojonso a emo paapai we na mose enho aduru eya amuzu p heba mixture insan basa aje obema na aboso anase insan anse nkuru aye obema no ho se sa ha ne hawa odro ya amuzu p heba mixture anase oti ya opa ohwe no mu anase ohwe ba no mu ya oya anase ohwe ankasa ahono ankasa we mu nyina ye sign of prolonged untreated infections ehwo aduro no ya amuzu p heba mixture de odware wie o se mu ya mehene anase ehwe apiegu me ho anase metete me ho ankasa amuzu p ene ye se adwuma no se uti no sa ha no tete wa to bi no mu se ye wa ache atoba se ye wa ache pa be mfie na mfie no mu a dum ne bosome na utoma akoma fo a ebetwa bosome ba ye woncho atomienu amuzu p ehwo nya den kura u se kumase ya no wa na akodani heba ho bisi heba ho apedan kike enjomu mbrum Colinac o Ashtown miya madanfo CKM eputi oji Accra monko kanshi drug no bisa na boache case work repash and atinated mi frame ko transi enye baby ya setafo nhia so amuzu janshebe muru market tafo nhia so amuzu janshebe muru market sem o chance after church mesa transi na se uba na se oyira frame for further and better direction. Mina madada na 0247
67 67 43
0247 77
43.
Yeah, me can talk to you say be mati ase ani be ma no enwuda. We da be for TF was da se ne e be se chia.
We da se Dr. Amuzu na wate ne nka no asori sesi no okotena se ɛwɔ na so ɛyɛ tafo nhyaye so amuzu junction onsa benkum so pɛ onsa nifa so pɛ sɛ wo komoro market ɛhɔ ana abohu Dr. Amuzu baabi aduru me kɔ na me ne Tabletech garages akɔtwetwe enkomo o car ne de opese expect ma na esa abayɛ mu no ka ho adwuma no nyina no ɛyɛ Tabletech garages me nua bibi abɔkɔ de
yankopa no fɔkame
ma mentio
anopa wie de me anche atiefo no bibi na fidie eda Lawson TV na afi otie Lawson 96.3 FM yɛde nche free Tabletech garages ede mo bibia sebre se utie me anasa wo hwɛ me na wo car a fort wom or how wom apese osiesie di a baabi ba akopɛ na mekanfo ede ama wo Tabletech garages ye engineers anasa mechanics yɛde digital na yɛ adwuma ye ansa na bɛhwɛ wo car na siesie ama wo no yɛhwɛ fort wom nyina no yɛde fidie si so ma fidie ni detect fort kora ɛwɔ wo car anim ansa na yɛbɛ maintenance ama wa ho adwuma empo wo car no car ben type ben na wo yusu Chevrolet anase Range Rover Benz Mercedes Benz na yusu Hyundai BM anase yusu Kia car bia yusu bia na wo fort apese o maintain no opese ye hu siesie de ma wo no Fabra Tabletech garages na Tabletech garages wo bisa se ye wo hen Kumase ye wo ahojo roundabout ye ya baabi a bon se ukọ Georgia Hotel ene Gridco ECG4 enter wo kwan no so won mo a eho na Tabletech engineering na Tabletech garages ye wo Kumase enkran so ye wo Awoshi waterworks won mo a Awoshi waterworks wo otra banja traffic light na won sabenkum so won mo a eho na Tabletech engineers anase Tabletech garages ye wo ye di adwuma Tabletech garages apart from CACC o car na ma amna ye kama no e bia o car no fort wom untimi emfa mba ofre ni a ye abeba honom ni abefa car no ni abesiesie de sa de wade abrewo enti teacherfo doctors bankers nurses obi bia ne car o fort no peso esiesie nanso nya daje emfa mba office anato mfa mba ya so emi anyama wo no ofre ni a ye be mafitani abefa car no aba besiesie ne sa de wade abrewo obi honom o ton ne car wada kosi garage bia yento car ne da Tabletech se ofre ni a ye beje car no esie garage honom ni ama woda se 2 weeks ye de mama wa ye ne wodi car na no abusa wo bo de o de beje o ba se car no se aton se enton ye e o se de usika no ye de ma we betua wo ka pepepe se ne tie Tabletech garage senko a na ye di se adwuma no o car no fault bia hu bia maka cha se Fabra ni esiesie emfa ma wo enu achi obi atoka o di frabrochi na ba opese woton onye obi ma ne nton obi apake ne car si baabi opese woton onye obi ma ne nton o de fosi abo ho saa mese Fabra Tabletech garages enkran Awoshi waterworks wonoma na yento car no entua kanfa ma wo o car enya accident opese usiesie car no ma ne be yem no e be sa spec ya ma wo Tabletech garages ene mekanfo e de ama wo frey 0542 275252 0542 275252 anase 0542 96 11 11 0542 96 11 11 Tabletech garages nko ani baabi a odo car ba se wo besiesie na se yentimi nwie car no eda no a emfa ma wo a ye be ma o car foforo ama wo de akọ no akọ yusu enti se eda dodo a ye be ye wo car na wie no na wo de de abre no abeje wo car akọ enti ye no ye ma obi hu nkyere no bra Tabletech garages Kumase ye wo Georgia Hotel any Gridco for kwan no so no ma hoje roundabout we ya bra ho na yemfa o car no enho adwuma nyina yensiesie emfa ma wo na o car no so ansa ne be ye fort ama akra no ye da fidie si so e detect problem kra e wom ansa ne ye car no e de ama wo unya no ba bia this Tabletech garages nko a enti car bia na opese usiesie no bra Tabletech na yenye ho adwuma nyina emfa ma wo Kumase ye wo Georgia Hotel ene Gridco for emfifi honoma enkran so Awoshi waterworks eho na Tabletech garages ewo fre 0542 275252 0542 275252 anase 0542 961111 0542 961111 Tabletech garages nko ani baabi a o car no problem bi e won bia oba onfa problem kronko ebe siesie ni nyina e de ama wo maka se teacher ni nurse ni banker doctor we adwuma untimi fa car no emafitam no frɛ yen ni emafita ni mra mefa car no emesiesie ni ensan fa wade mra cost bi ani ho biom fault ni eye no ho charge na ebe charge ho yɛnju biribi abiem ɛboɔ no ɛwɔ fam Tabletech Garages ɛnkran Awoshi Waterworks Kumase ɛyɛ Gridco ɛne Georgia Hotel Ahojo Runabout hɔ nom a oba yɛbɛsiesie no nyinaa ɛde ama woɔ ɛyɛ overhauling engine tuning accident car bia no yɛsiesie ɛyɛ repairs no ɛde ma wo spraying yɛbɛyɛ air condition no ɛwɔ car no mu ɛmmɔ papa ɛnyɛ ɛmframa ɛfa car no mu no nyɛ open air condition na wode ɛyɛ adwuma deɛ a Tabletech Garages ɛna wobɛnya bi ɛde afiri hɔ nom enti menkyɛ ho mede namba no to dwa frɛ yɛn na baabi a wɔ biara no wo car no yɛmɛfa mɛyɛ ma wo o tɔn a frɛ yɛn yɛbɛtɔ car na tua wo ka wopɛ sɛ yɛde kɔsi garage ɛtɔn so a yɛbɛfa car na kɔsi garage watɔn ma wo ebia wode de na kɔsi garage bi saa wasi hɔ nom a wone obi ama ne ntɔ wokɔ a garage security ɔse car na yɛbɛtɔn ne kyena yɛbɛtɔn ne nnɛ yɛbɛtɔn ne kyena daabi Tabletech sɛ wode wo car no brɛ yɛn so wofira burokyi ne ade aba sɛ obi car na wakɔtɔ na wontimi nyu su na wɔde kɔsi garage bi fabra ɛwɔ Tabletech Garages yɛde bɛsie garage hɔ nom na yɛatɔn car na ma wo yɛne wobɛdi ano dada enti ebu a wode bɛgye no oba ne se yɛntɔn yɛ de usika ama wo oba ne se atɔn so a wagye usika Tabletech Garages nko a mɛsɛ sɛ wode car ba fitamu hɔ ne yɛsiesie ama wo na yɛntimi awie ne da no a yɛbɛma car akɔfie no akɔ yusu uwie a yɛwie wo car na waba na yɛde wo deɛ na ma wo ne yɛnso yɛagye yɛdeɛ no Tabletech Garages nko a ɛna bɛnya bi saa deɛ we unya ne baabi bia ɛnkran yɛwɔ Awoshi Waterworks hɔ nom a wotra banya traffic light no onsa benkum so hɔ nom a ɛhɔ na Tabletech Garages ɛwɔ ɛna Kumase nso yɛwɔ Ahojo Runabout Kumase Ahojo Runabout Georgia Hotel ɛne Gridco for no ɛkwan no so hɔ nom a ɛhɔ ne yɛwɔ frɛ 0542 27 52 0547 27 sorry 0542 27 52 and that's a 0206 48 17 93 0542 96 11 Tabletech Garages say bra ni ensiesie o car na ma wo efiri say o ka Tabletech Garages I just say you are beauty your car beauty and your power booster Tabletech Garages na mekan fa ma wo fa car no bra ni ensiesie ma fault bia na beye e de ma unya ne baabi bia Tabletech Kumase Ahojo Runabout Georgia Hotel any Gridco for no ekwan no so enkran Awoshi Waterworks wono ma bra ni ensiesie o car fa ma wo nyame aduma next week ye be hia de nkomo fault bia wo kam bia no frɛ yɛn ni enyi ni ensiesie emfa ma wo
meda se Tabletech Garages asoye ana ye koy no car no ho adwuma no nyina na okɔ no matimi asiesie etimi ediama ye sorry ama DJ Marcus etimi atoa so nyame adoma amande obese hia ye kɔboaboa nsɛm na no de esi na ahwe nim nyina no ama no ne fie nyina na ye kɔboaboa no mande ye betena se anopa ewia ne ye de awokense mu nsɛm no so etimi edi atoa so